Started live. I'm trying to see if my TV is gonna automatically. Oh, it is. Okay, word. I'm gonna have my TV set to my stream so I can see what you guys are saying. That's so fucking weird. I don't like that. Drink of the day. The fucking blue Hawaiian monster. I wish I had the original one. I had that one the other day, and I realized that one's actually my favorite now. Because I used to drink that one a lot when I was younger, like 3 years ago. Back when I did stream, I was gonna stream. I think the last stream I did was November 7th, 2023, and I told everybody watching, all the 2 or 3 people watching, that I'd be live in a few days. And then I never went live again. Quite fun. I never stick to anything, really, and I don't want to make any promises this stream of if I'm going to stream again, because even though I do enjoy it, chances are I'm going to forget about it or I'm going to get busy again. And I'm talking really quickly now. I tend to do that when I'm jittery. This just looks fucking weird. Let me see if I can. I can't see shit. Oh my god, I'm the blindest person who's ever been. Holy. Why won't it let me, like. It's so delayed. I looked over there and, like, 15 seconds later, I saw myself look over on the TV. I wish I put my glasses on. I can't see shit right now. This is so fun. I've never streamed off of a laptop before. I did 3 streams back in 2023 in November, and they were all within, like, a week, I think. And then I never streamed again, but the times I did stream, I streamed off of my phone. I streamed off of my phone and I had no mic. I think my mic was the microphone on my headphones, so I wore them all stream so they could pick up my voice better. Right now I have a webcam. I actually had this webcam when I was streaming. It just wouldn't connect to my phone. Neither would my mic. I have a webcam and a mic now. Guys, we're getting fancy with it. I've had them since I started streaming 2.5 years ago. I just didn't have a laptop that would work with them. It took me like a good 2 hours to figure out how to get my mic to work. It should have been really simple. It should have been really simple. It wasn't, because I'm dumb. It took me like a half hour to figure out how to get my webcam to work because it was like, what was it doing? It was working when I pulled up my camera app on my laptop, and it was working in OBS, but it wasn't working in Streamlabs. And OBS was getting way too confusing for me. It was genuinely pissing me off. I was ready to like give up. So I switched to Streamlabs and it was a lot more simple because that's what I used when I used to stream, but it was different because I was on a phone, it was mobile. And then it wasn't working on Streamlabs, so I had to figure out how to add it. I just thought my camera was fucking broken. I would have been really upset. Never used it before. It's actually a lie. I used it once in a Zoom call with my friends to do an assignment for school. That's really fun. I've got my phone right here, and I've got like a list of things that I was thinking about today that I wanted to talk about at some point because I tend to forget what I want to talk about. Um, but last night I made the horrifying discovery that my VODs from the streams I did almost 3 years ago are still up on my YouTube. That scared me so, so bad. Like, that genuinely terrified me. Like, oh, my VODs are still up. So I went through and I watched every single one of them. And I expected it to be a lot worse than it was. Like, it wasn't the worst thing I've ever seen. Usually, when I hear my own voice, it makes me so, so upset. Like, I hate the sound of my own voice. But I was watching them back, and I'm like, okay, it wasn't that bad. I wasn't very funny. I wasn't very entertaining. But I was trying. And the first stream I did, the entire stream, I think up until like the last 20 minutes of it, was like this way, not this way. I don't know the words for it. It was vertical, not horizontal. Because I was streaming off of my phone and using my phone camera, and I had like the rotation lock on. What is that called? I had the lock on, and so it wasn't working. And there was someone in chat trying to help me figure out how to get my camera to turn the right way. And I feel so bad for them because I was just so dumb. I was not thinking about that. They really helped. They really tried, and I'm grateful for it. But I feel really bad because I was just dumb. Um, No, so I was watching through my old VODs and thinking, wow, like this is crazy. I don't remember 99% of it. I don't remember 99% of it. Like I remember going live a few times and I remember liking it and having fun. I remember there were people in chat, which I was shocked about. And who wants to watch me? I'm not doing anything. Um, but I remember practically nothing from it. So watching through those old VODs again was so weird. Watching yourself talk for hours and you don't remember a single thing that you said when you've like recorded those is so weird. Because I was like, it's me, but it didn't seem like me. I don't remember any of it. And there was one part in one of my streams where I mentioned wanting to dye my hair red, and I like stopped doing what I was doing. I was watching these streams while I was like cleaning my room, and I stopped doing what I was doing. I looked at my TV and I started laughing because in the stream I was talking about dyeing my hair red as if it was something I was going to do later that week. It was in fact not something I was going to do later that week. I just dyed my hair red in December, so over 2 years after those streams. It's not very bright in this lighting. I just redyed it like a week ago. I've been using different hair dyes every time I'm dyeing it because summer's almost here and every red hair dye I've been using bleeds so much when my hair gets wet and I want to be able to like go swimming. So I've been trying to find a hair dye that doesn't bleed as much. I had been using Splat. That one gets everywhere. I do not want to be using that in the summer. It's going to stain all my clothes. I don't remember what one I have in now, but it's one of the more expensive ones. It was like $15 for a little tube of hair dye and I had to get two of them. That's ridiculous. I'm not going broke over hair dye. I definitely will if I have to, though. I think the red hair is like the only interesting thing about me, you know? It's kind of funny because up until I dyed my hair red, nobody ever like complimented me on anything. Nothing. And now it's like, oh, I dye my hair red, and that is all people compliment me on. It's all they ever mention. Like, I'll be at work and I'll have like someone come up to me. I'll be like, they'll talk to me like they know me, first of all, which is really like I know I'm there a lot, but it's so scary someone you do not recognize coming up to you and talking to you like they've known you for ages. And it confuses me so much until I remember, oh, I'm the only person that works here with bright red hair. That's probably why they're talking to me like they know me. They've seen me here before. They've probably talked to me before. I just don't remember it. I talk to a bunch of people every day. But um I don't know. I need to stop talking so quickly. I'm gonna run out of things to talk about. No, I'm not. I have 2.5 years of my life's lore to go over for the no people watching, right? For the no people that are gonna watch the VOD too. I'm really scared because one of my old high school classmates, around the time I stopped streaming actually, told me that he found my YouTube account. And so I immediately privated all of my VODs. And now I'm worried that that same person is going to like see those come up like on his recommended or something when I post this VOD and he's gonna watch it. Um, he's not a good person anymore. He got arrested like a few months ago. I think this was in February, January, February? I don't remember. I think I heard about it in February because I had like a week where there was just like a crazy piece of lore happening every single day, and I worked like every day that week or something. And so I felt like little by little, day by day, like the light was leaving my eyes. Too much was happening. It's like the opposite of like a filler episode. Too many things happening. Let's make it a little more boring, please. Can my webcam not go blurry again? I look so weird. I don't know. I was, my face looks so pale compared to the rest of me. What is this? I look orange too. I don't like that. I think it's just the lighting. I've got these, you can't see them. I've got these like fall leaf lights over here because there's no light in here. And I was hoping it would help it look a little less dim because I have these lights on my ceiling. I have Christmas lights up there with like vines on them. and they used to give me really, really good lighting. And so I could have them on and I could like read at my desk and I would be able to see. All of them broke. Every single light broke, but there's about 40 clear like push pins in my ceiling, and I'm too scared to take the lights down because I know for a fact if I'm not wearing shoes, I'm going to lose one of the push pins and it's going to end up in the bottom of my foot. And I don't want to do that. I don't think I'm ever going to replace them, even though I keep saying I'm going to. Not very fun. But when I was watching my old stream VODs, I was thinking like I don't remember most of this, but also I was not nearly as bad at streaming as I thought I was. Yeah, my streams weren't very good because I didn't have good audio, didn't have a mic. Actually, you know what I should do? I should check and see if you can actually hear me because I don't know if you can. I didn't check and see that. Okay, cool. I've got my stream playing on my TV. I just turned it up a little bit. You can hear me. I don't know how loud I am, though. I don't know really what the settings on this mic mean. I just fucked around with it and I left it where it is. I'm hoping it sounds okay. I've had this mic since I started streaming, never used it though. Never once. It's been rotting in my closet for 2.5 years. I started to feel like maybe it's a waste of money, and anytime I'm like really low on money, I look at it and I think, wow, I'm so glad I bought that expensive mic that I never ended up using. My glasses are showing the reflection of my stream. I feel like I look weird without my glasses now because I wear them so much. There was a part in one of my old VODs where I was talking about how I didn't want to wear my glasses because I felt like I looked weird with them on. And now it's polar opposite. I feel like I look weird when I don't have my glasses on, and it really bothers me, but they reflect my laptop. And so you can't even like see my eyes or anything. I'll probably take them on, put them on. Take what the fuck am I saying? I'll take them off and I will put them on. All the glasses, they're gonna come and go. Because I can't decide if I'd rather see or have you guys just see the reflection of what I'm looking at. And what I'm looking at is my laptop, my microphone, my drink, my webcam is like on my laptop, and then over here is where my desk gets a little iffy. I've got a coffee and I've got a box of cereal because I was hungry. And I didn't feel like having it with milk. And then off to the side here, what even? I've got like four different chapsticks. Why do I need four? I don't. I keep buying them. I don't need them. I've got this bracelet I started making. Because I like making friendship bracelets, especially when it's almost summer because I want some to wear. This is the one I started making. I don't know if it's going to focus on it. Probably not. It's just a chevron one. It's a bunch of reds and then it's like blue and purple. Guys, if you can't tell, red is my favorite color. No one could tell. Who dyes their hair red if it's not their favorite color? Like, come on. There's gotta be someone out there that just dyes it red because it's fun. That's not me. It's my favorite color. Um, oh my God, I can't wait to look back at this later and think, wow, I've actually gotten worse at streaming. There's a 99% chance I will look back on this, like tomorrow when I'm uploading the VOD and think, wow, how did I like downgrade? I've got better equipment now. I have a camera and a mic. I have a camera, a mic, and a laptop. The last time I streamed, I just had my phone. How have I gotten worse at this? I feel like the silence in the background is probably killing anyone watching. If there's anyone watching, I would not want to listen to a stream where it's just someone talking, no music or anything. But I was already getting really pissed off trying to figure out how to get my camera and my mic to work. I did not want to figure out music. I was already pissed off enough that I was thinking about, maybe I just shouldn't do this. I was thinking, oh, maybe I'll just stream tomorrow instead. But that's what I said the last time I streamed. What happened? I didn't. I didn't stream for like 3 years. So I need to let go of that joke. We get it. We get it. You gave up on a hobby for a few years and you're coming back and you're probably going to give up on it again. I don't stick with anything. Oh my God. I need to work on that. No, I made my little list of things I wanted to talk about on stream today because I tend to forget what I'm going to say the moment I start talking. and nothing on here really makes any sense. I'm trying to think. Why didn't I stream for 3 years almost? I'm trying to think. The last stream I did was in November of 2023. Shortly after that, I found out that I was going to move towns. So that kind of threw me for a loop. That stressed me out a little bit. And so I started like packing my stuff and doing things like that. And then I moved. And then I thought, wow, actually, maybe I'll start streaming again. It's been like 6 months. Maybe I'll start streaming again though. And then I didn't because I got like really, really unmotivated and I really didn't like the town that I'm living in. And so I thought, what's the point in streaming if I don't want to do it? I feel like when you're watching a stream and the person's not enjoying it themselves, it's pretty impossible to enjoy watching them because they just look miserable. Hopefully, I don't look miserable right now. I kind of feel like it a little bit just because I'm really, really tired and I'm also kind of hungry. That's why the cereal's there. I'm probably not gonna eat that on stream. I'm just like grabbing handfuls of cereal and like on stream. I'm not gonna do that to you. I would not. If I get hungry enough, I might. Um, yeah, so that was like, oh my God. Yesterday I was cleaning my room while I was watching my stream VODs. I need to stop looking at my phone to see, remembering what I wanted to talk about. Yesterday, when I was cleaning my room, watching my VODs and trying to get my room to look okay for stream, it's still really messy back there. Um, I was going through my closet and I found boxes I never unpacked from moving. I moved 2 years ago and I still had things I hadn't unpacked, which is absolutely insane to me. 2 years? To be fair, I don't think I've deep cleaned my room since I moved here. I still haven't painted some of my room over here, like around my window. I was gonna paint and I have the paint for it, but I haven't painted it yet because I'm too lazy and I'm tired. And I actually hated painting too. I painted my whole room a very pale green because I really like green. My old room was gray. In my old room, all the walls were very, very light gray. In this room, three of the walls are really, really light green, and that wall behind me is a slightly darker shade of green. You can't really see it. I can though. I feel like this webcam messes with colors. It also makes everything look really dark the further away I sit, but I'm already like pretty close to my desk, I feel like. I made my chair taller, so I'm actually like in frame because my desk is pretty tall. But then the armrests of the chair, if I sit too close to my desk, they'll run into the desk and then my chair will move. No one cares, but I wanted to complain about it. Um, no, I found stuff I had not seen since I moved. I can't remember what some of it was. Oh my God. I found all my art stuff. I don't do art anymore. I was looking through all my stuff in my closet, like figuring out what I wanted to keep, what I wanted to get rid of, because I feel like I own too many things. And I got rid of like half of my clothes. I got rid of like 3 trash bags worth of clothes. I still actually have them. I haven't donated them yet. I'm hoping to do that next week. I just don't want to right now. And then I got rid of like a box of random stuff. I feel like my voice sounds weird right now. I've been on and off losing my voice all week because I've been drinking a lot of carbonated drinks and they make my voice really raspy. And my allergies have been really bad too. So my voice has been cutting in and out for a while now. So if my voice cracks, that is why. It's because of the carbonated drinks. I say as I have one right now. It's really good. And when I did do a few streams a few years ago, I don't think I ever had a stream where I didn't have an energy drink. I feel like I need to have one to have a personality. Um, I've got this horrible, horrible fear right now that someone I know is gonna find this stream. Before I streamed, I tried to go block people that I know. I don't know how successful I was at that because finding people's Twitch accounts isn't very easy. So let's hope nobody I know finds this. Let's hope nobody I know that lives in town finds this. You know? I don't really care about like old classmates finding this. I mean, a little bit because they'll probably like circulate that because they're still in their high school drama bullying phase, I guess. But if people I know now that I see regularly now find this, oh, might have to quit streaming again for another 2.5 years. I might have to stream tomorrow and then disappear until I'm like 22 or something. Um, I had someone tell me the other day, I asked someone, how old do I look? She said, you look 20. like I was decaying or something. I mean, 20's not old. Realize that, right? 20's not old. Um, no, I've got this horrible fear that people I know are gonna be finding this. I was talking to my boyfriend before I went live. I was talking to him a few hours ago about how I wanted to get back into this because he used to stream too. And I was talking to him. He goes, what platform are you going live on?" I said, "Why do you want to know?" Because I was worried he was going to try and find my Twitch account because he already knows my username and stuff. Um, so I was worried he was gonna try and find my Twitch account and like make fun of me for what I said. And I hate the idea of people I know in real life watching my streams. That's the main reason I think I stopped streaming for so long is because I was so scared people I knew were gonna find it. I don't really care as much now because I'm older and it doesn't really matter what people think. But I was so scared that people I knew were going to find it. And I'm still scared now. I don't have a thing for donations yet. I haven't set up a way to do that. Hopefully I can soon. I don't really care about money though. I'm doing this for fun. I'm doing this because when I did stream a few years ago, it was really good for motivation. It helped me get stuff I needed to get done before I streamed. It made it so that my room always looked nice because I didn't want my room being messy on stream, and it made it so that I actually like put on like a cool outfit every time I woke up. I would put on a cool outfit, I'd do my hair, I'd do my makeup, and then I'd stream for like two people to watch. And I really like the motivation of it. This has never been like a I want to be famous, I want money. I feel like that's why a lot of people stream. Guys, I want money. Give me money. I'm poor. No, I'm not. No, it's never been about money. I'm just doing this because I'm bored and I don't really have anything else to do right now. That's a lie. I have so many things I gotta do right now. I'm just streaming because I'm procrastinating those things. I'm trying to remember. I need to wash my car. My car, part of it, the paint is like chipped on it, I guess. So I don't want to go to the car wash because I feel like it's gonna make it worse. So I need to like actually wash my car myself. I've been putting that off since I got my car. When I get my car? Last year. My car is covered in bugs and it looks really bad. It's terrible. My fishbowl of a car. I have a couple of friends that anytime they see me in public, if I'm sitting in my car, they will point and laugh because my windows aren't tinted, so you can just see through my car. And I have one time where I was at work and I went on my lunch break and I went and got food and I'm sitting in my car eating my food. I'm sitting in the parking lot. And one of my coworkers walks out of the building to go on her lunch. She walks past me and she points and laughs at me because she can see me eating my food in my car. And then she texted me, she goes, "How's the Burger King?" It was good. It was good. I started parking really far away from the building though, because I didn't want people seeing me. That was not fun. I hated the idea. I hate the idea of being on my lunch break and people I know seeing me in the parking lot. If you see me, mind your own business. No, you didn't. You didn't see me. What are we talking about? That didn't happen. It didn't happen. Guys, I blend in to a crowd really well. Everyone's got red hair, right? The one thing I hate about red hair, other than how difficult it is to keep up, how quickly it fades, is you cannot hide from people. I will have a day off from work and I'll have to go in to do shopping because I work retail. And no matter how quickly I walk through the building, I always get spotted by someone because my hair is bright red. People see my hair and know it's me. My boyfriend's friend, he told him that he saw me when I was at work, but he didn't actually see me. He just saw my hair and knew it was me. So I can't even get through the building without being spotted. I've decided I think I need to get like a wig or be like Joe Goldberg and get like the hat. But then I gotta like make sure my hair is like in the hat, you know what I mean? And I'm just gonna look bald. At that point, I'm thinking just go for a bald cap, like Mr. Clean kind of thing. Um, that's so stupid. I think we should start wearing bald caps in public. I keep seeing reels where it's like a friend group going on like a bald cap date night where they go to a restaurant and they're all dressed as different bald people. I used to send those videos to my friends all the time and they'd be like, "Oh, we should totally do this." And then we would never do it because we lived in like a kind of small town, and if we went somewhere, chances are we're running into people we know. Every time I go back to my hometown, I still run into people I know, and it's horrible now. I guess it's not horrible now. It's just really annoying because sometimes they'll act like we were friends. Like, we were not friends. You were mean. Um, but I feel like the red hair has helped people not spot me because my hair used to be brown. If you look back at like my old stream VODs, oh my god, I didn't change my Twitch profile picture. I'm seeing it now on my TV. That is a picture. Oh my god, that's a picture from when I was 14 when I made the Twitch account that I'm streaming on now. I need to change that picture, but that's like my picture on a lot of my socials. I don't know what to change it to. I want to change it to a picture with my red hair, but I don't really have any. Even though I've had the red hair for like 6 months now, I haven't taken any pictures that I feel like are good. I have pictures of just my hair on my phone's like in front of my face, but it's not the best. Um, it's not the biggest deal in the world, but I don't like looking at my own Twitch account and seeing a picture of me from when I was in like ninth grade. It's not the best. Um, no, I was trying to figure out how to set up my stream for ages, and I wanted to make like a starting soon screen and then like a be right back one in case I need to like go do something real quick. Because right now I'm dog sitting. It's not dog sitting, it's my dog, but I don't usually watch her. Because it's my mom's dog, and I'm worried that at some point when I'm streaming, she's just gonna start barking. Because she does do that a lot. She's very attached to my mother, and anytime my mom's not around, she gets really bad separation anxiety, and she'll run around the house and start barking. So my bedroom door is open right now, so she can come in here if she wants, but she hasn't yet. Because usually when everyone in my family is home, I leave my door closed and I don't let any of the dogs in here because I don't like the dog hair everywhere and stuff. But when it's just me and my dog, I'll leave the door open and she's allowed in here, but she'll wait outside my door and act like I'm gonna get mad if she walks in, which I feel kind of bad for, you know? It's kind of like those people that don't let their like pets on their furniture. I get it not letting your pet on your bed, but like a couch? Dude, how would you feel if you had to lay on the floor all the time? I actually don't mind that. I should lay on the floor more. I feel like it's terrible for your back. I'm getting back problems. That's how old I've gotten. I'm trying to think. Earlier, I keep mentioning the fact that I was watching my old VODs. That makes me sound really narcissistic. Like, oh, you were watching your own stream VODs earlier? I was just looking back at them and trying to figure out like, oh, what I could have done better, how I could have been more interesting. And I feel like I wasn't that bad at streaming. I did like run out of things to talk about quite a lot, and I feel like I'm still doing that. But I think that's something that people who do just chatting streams do quite frequently. They'll occasionally have a little pause, a little bit of silence, because you're not playing a game that you can talk about. You're not talking with people unless there's like active people in chat or unless you're streaming with someone else. And doing a just chatting stream is like, wow, I'm about to go live for like a solid hour or two and I'm just gonna talk. I'm gonna talk and there's probably gonna be no one saying anything in chat to me, but I'm gonna try. Like it's kind of I don't know, I can't think of the word for it. You gotta have like a little bit of confidence. A little bit of confidence. You gotta have some confidence to stream, which I really don't like. Unless you're doing a stream where you're not having your face in it and you're playing just a game. Because I feel like that's way less stressful. Because you can kind of just have fun with it. But doing a just chatting stream is really stressful sometimes. Because I'm thinking so many things right now. I'm thinking, like, oh, my voice probably sounds weird. I can't breathe very well right now. My allergies are really bad. And I'm thinking it's really dark in here and I don't have any like sort of lighting. So it kind of looks like when you're camping with your friends and you're telling scary stories around a campfire. That's how I feel, especially with these lights. I feel like I'm telling stories around a campfire. I need a flashlight. I found a flashlight while I was cleaning my room. Could have used that. Could have made this like a little camping theme. I was trying to think of other things I could do. for streams, like planning them just so that I don't stop streaming and never stream again because it is kind of fun. It gives me something to do when I'm bored. And I found these Legos. I forgot I had these. I have this is the fourth one I have. I have the Williams one. I have the McLaren and I have the Mercedes and I have the Aston Martin one. These ones are from last season. I haven't watched any of the Formula One races this season. I think I watched one actually. Might have been this first or second one. But they always happen when I'm dead asleep and my alarm to watch them doesn't wake me up or when I'm at work. It's fantastic. I was gonna watch the first race of the season, but I was scheduled to work that night. So I was like, okay, well, it actually is at a perfect time that I can take my lunch then and watch like the first hour of the race, right? And then I go to log in to F1 TV and the login isn't working. So I text my brother and I say, "What, like, do you change the login for F1 TV? Because I use his account." And he goes, "No, I didn't change the login. I'm trying to watch like the race right now, but it's like it's not working. I'll figure it out." It took him 30 minutes. He had to like make a new account, and he used I think his girlfriend's school email because it gave him a discount or something. And I missed all of the race because by the time I got it working on my phone, I had to go back to work. And so I'm working with one earbud and listening to the race, but you're just listening to it. You're missing most of the action. You can't see what's happening, which I think was kind of annoying. Um, I keep having these. Oh, listen. I don't know if you could hear that. I love to crack my knuckles in people's ears. I find it quite fun, and I do it so often that I'll crack my knuckles in their ears, and then I'll look at them. I'll go, "Did you hear that?" Some people are a little annoyed by it, and it's gotten to the point where I'll crack my knuckles near someone, and they'll look at me and immediately go, "No, I didn't hear that. No, I didn't hear that. Don't even ask. I didn't hear it." So the attitude. I'm just trying to liven up a conversation here. I think it's quite fun. I don't think anyone thinks that's fun. Especially because it's probably really loud. I didn't think about that. I got my little list over here. I'm trying to remember what I do today. I woke up earlier than usual today. Usually I wake up at like 12. That makes me sound like a chud. I usually wake up at 12, but today I woke up at 10. I think the first thing I did was clean some more. I vacuumed my room because there was kind of just a bunch of stuff on the floor earlier, so I put all that away and then I vacuumed. I went outside and I tanned for like 15 minutes, but there was this wasp that wouldn't leave me alone. So I googled like what do wasps hate? Like what smells do they hate? And they hate peppermint. Like, oh, I have uh is it over here actually? Fuck, I thought I put it over here. Where did I put it? Oh, that's actually gonna piss me off. I had peppermint essential oil and I was like, okay, well maybe if I put some of that on, it'll repel the wasp. It didn't. It was still like, I mean, it was keeping its distance after, but it was still hovering pretty close to me. And I was like, this isn't calming. This isn't relaxing in the slightest. I'm supposed to be laying outside in the sun, enjoying the weather. It's really nice out. And there's this wasp practically whispering in my ear. So I gave up and I came back inside. I came back inside and then I just listened to music for like 2 hours. And I don't know if anyone else does this. I do this all the time where I'll play music with the intention of getting cleaning done. And then I won't get any cleaning done because I spend too much time choosing different songs or singing along with the music or dancing or something. So I didn't get any cleaning done. I did listen to a lot of music though. I kept listening to what did I listened to a lot today. I think I listened to Harley's in Hawaii by Katy Perry like at least 5 times today. What else to listen to? Favorite song right now is Demon Time by Chase Atlantic. I've been listening to a lot of Chase Atlantic lately. I really like that song. I'm listening to a lot of summer songs too. And I was listening to a bunch of like old songs that were popular in like 2021. So it was like Space Girl were the other ones. I've been listening to a lot of Mac Miller too. Ooh, White Keys by Dominic Fike. I've been listening to that a lot too. I just like talking about music. I love it when people I know will talk about the music they've been listening to because then I'll go home and I'll listen to that music and I'll add it to my playlist because Because then that song will come on when I'm listening to music. I'm like, oh, this person loves that song. That's like all I can think about. Um, my dog just woke up from her nap. I can hear her in the living room. If she starts barking, I sincerely apologize. If I mute my mic for a minute and step out of frame, I'm yelling at my dog. She can't hear me. She's losing her hearing. She's like 16 years old. She can't really see either. I don't know how she traverses the house. She does though. Um, so fun. It's what day is today? I actually don't know what day today is. It's May 22nd. It's already like 10 p.m. It's already 10 p.m. It's fine. I don't have anything I have to do tomorrow. I don't got anywhere I gotta be. I have things I have to do, but I don't gotta like get up early for them, you know? I gotta get gas. Oh my God. The last time I got gas, it cost like 65 bucks. 65 bucks. My car's tank is like 12 gallons. 65 bucks. I'm spending. Oh, my dog's over here now. I don't think she's gonna walk in here unless I like talk to her, but I don't want to talk to my dog on stream. Come here. Okay. I don't know if she's gonna like actually come over. I'm gonna go see if she'll let me pick her up. She probably won't. Okay, I got her. She immediately started like running away from me when I picked her up. Like I feel kind of bad. She doesn't really like people picking her up except for when it's like my mom. She used to really not like me when I was a kid because I was the youngest in my family. So my family would pay a lot of attention to me and less attention to her. So she hated me because I got more attention than she did. She's 16 years old. Yikes. She's running. She's losing her sight and her hearing a little bit. I keep accidentally jump scaring her because I forget that she can't hear too well. She's laying on my laundry now. Um, that's so dumb. That's so delayed. Oh my god, my stream is so delayed. Oh my god, it looks so Christmassy in here. I've got Christmas lights up. I just took down some Christmas decorations when I was cleaning yesterday. I've got the decorations right behind me. I had Christmas decorations up until yesterday, like ornaments. I found this Christmas candle holder when I was cleaning my closet. Super helpful. I'm gonna use this in like 6 months. Um, that's gonna fall. No, I mainly just planned to stream today because I was bored. I'm gonna be honest with you, and I'm still not gonna lie, a little bored. Um, not necessarily like because I'm streaming. I think I'm just bored because my attention span has gotten like worse. So I know my attention span's getting worse by the day. I've been reels maxing. I spend like every break I have at work, I'll go on my phone and I'll just send reels to like everyone I've got on Instagram. And I think there were a few I was watching earlier today that were like absolutely killing me. There's this one animal that makes this really, really strange sound. And I was sending these reels to everybody I had on Instagram, like coworkers, friends, my boyfriend, like my brother, like everyone. I was sending these reels to absolutely everyone. And no one was finding it funny except for me. Not a soul found it to be entertaining in the slightest. I'm like, okay, sure, whatever. I think it's hilarious. I don't know. These things, I don't know. Apparently, they're like extremely territorial and aggressive, but I think they're adorable. I kind of want one. Um, I just think it's really funny that they just sound like they're yelling. It's not like a cute little noise like when a cat meows. They're yelling. Those creatures are upset, and I really like them. I think they're cute. Um, no, I'm so tired right now. That's why I'm drinking this. I haven't had dinner yet, and it's 10 p.m. I just don't want to make food. That's why I haven't eaten yet. That's why I've got a box of cereal on my desk. It's what I would argue is the best cereal. I already showed it. I like Crave. It's my favorite cereal. I like that and Lucky Charms because I'm 5 years old apparently. I just like really sugary cereals. I don't eat them in the morning. I just have them when I'm like feeling snacky, you know? In the morning, I usually just eat like toast because I'm boring. No, trying to think, what else did I want to talk about? I had so many things to talk about before I started streaming. I was thinking, like, oh, there's no way I can run out of things to talk about. I haven't streamed in over 2 years. And now I'm thinking, like, I really underestimated how quickly I forget things. Like, oh, what's happened in the last 2.5 years? Absolutely everything. There were so many things I wrote down that I wanted to talk about that I still do want to talk about. I just feel like I've covered a lot of topics in the last 40 minutes. I've been live for 40 minutes. I've been alive for 40 minutes. Guys, I was born 40 minutes ago. No way. Wasn't even yesterday, guys. I was born today. I've been live for 40 minutes. I'm tired already. I stayed up until like 3 last night. I shouldn't be tired. I just woke up earlier today. I got less sleep because I thought, oh wow, I have a lot to do before I stream. Because I originally I was gonna stream around like 2 p.m., 3 p.m. And then by 3 p.m. I still hadn't figured out how to get my mic to work. And then I hadn't figured out how to get my camera to work. I hadn't figured out how to like I couldn't remember my login for half the apps I needed to use to stream. Finally figured out how to log in. That was fun. I had to change my Twitch password because I couldn't remember it and I had the wrong one saved. So I changed my password. Then I had to log in on my laptop. Then I had to re-log into Streamlabs. Then I had to re-log in through OBS. Then I had to re-log in on my TV so I have a reference to what people can see when they're watching my stream because I always have that up. So I'm always worried that it's gonna get like really laggy or it's gonna get really blurry. Or maybe I just wouldn't check and see what it looks like and it's like cropped weird or something. But it looks fine, I think. I don't think it looks terrible. I don't have the most interesting setup. I Before I moved, I had like posters on my wall and stuff. And I don't have any posters on my wall. You can't see. I don't got anything except for those lights up there. I've got my bookshelf over there, and on top of it, I've got like a bunch of Easter stuff. And then top shelf, I've got like all of my Legos, and then I've got books on the rest of them. Super interesting. I need to work on making my room look cooler. I think once I make my room look cooler, I'll enjoy streaming a bit more. I have sort of a reference for what I want my room to look like. I found these really pretty lights they're stars, and I really want them. I think I'm gonna get them. They light up different colors too. I really want them. Problem is, I don't have the money. I feel, oh my God, I feel like James Charles when he was complaining about that girl who asked for help paying for something because she had just gotten fired from her job. And he was talking about like, get a job, like, oh, people don't want to work anymore. And then everybody like started unfollowing him and hating on him. Like, do you not realize the majority of the people that keep you afloat because they watch your videos and they buy your products are the working class people that don't have enough money, just like that girl? Like, what are we talking about? That's absolutely insane to me. I feel kind of crazy going on stream and just talking about pop culture things that are happening. It is really fun for me, but whenever there is someone watching, I feel like that's not something they want to hear about. They could go watch a YouTube video of someone summarizing a pop culture thing in like 8 minutes. They don't want to watch me stream for like 2 hours and hear me yap about things. But I'm gonna yap about things. I had another pop culture thing written down, Cat's Eye. Just Cat's Eye. Cat's Eye and then the other group that just I don't think they debuted yet, but they chose the final member of the group and the other three people in the group that were already established were in the same survival show as Cat's Eye. They just didn't make it to the very end. I think it's like Saint Satine or something is the new group. And they picked the wrong person too. I haven't even seen the show, but I saw like their final performances and stuff, and the girl they chose is not nearly as good as the girl they eliminated to choose the other one. And that's just an objective thing. Like, one of them, she's like close to the age as the rest of the members in the group, and then one of them's like younger. But the girl who's closer in age to them has more stable vocals. She's a more experienced dancer, and she overall had better, like, what's the word? I'm trying to think of it. Promise, I guess, as a part of the group. And the girl that they chose, not that she's bad at any of those things. She's way better than I am. That's not saying much. I'm not really good at anything. I'm streaming and I'm just talking. I'm not good at that either. But the other girl, she mainly did rap, but it didn't really showcase her voice very well. I feel like the song that the producers, I guess, chose for the other potential girl that might have been in the group was a way better option to showcase her voice than the song they chose for the other girl. I can't remember their names. I feel really bad. I haven't even seen the show. I just watched the final performances. But I feel like they absolutely set that girl up for failure, making her perform a song that didn't really give her a chance to showcase her actual singing. It was just rapping. Even if that's what she's better at, I feel like people would have enjoyed hearing her sing more, especially because the rest of the girls in that group are pretty good vocalists. At least Lexi and Samara are. Emily's the dancer of the group. She's like the example being set for what everyone else is trying to like live up to as far as dancing in the group. But Lexi and Samara are great singers, and I feel like what they're trying to do with that group is they're trying to make it like, okay, we've got Lexi. She's probably going to be the leader because she's good at everything. She's good at dancing. She's good at singing. She's very pretty. And you've got Samara. Her thing is singing. Yeah, she's good at dancing. They all are. But her thing is singing. Her voice is insane. And then you've got Emily. She's good at singing, but she is the dancer. She is the dancer. I think in the survival show that Cat's Eye came from, what's it called? Dream Academy. She was ranked number one in dancing. She was the number one dancer in the whole group out of Dream Academy. And the only reason she didn't debut was because she didn't have enough fan votes and maybe her singing wasn't quite as good as it could have been. But she was the best dancer. And then I feel like what they're trying to make with the other girl, what is her name? I can't remember her name. And now I gotta look up the group to see what the members' names are. Saint team members. I feel like I'm gonna mispronounce it. I do not know how to pronounce that. I'm really bad at pronouncing names. So that's one. I feel like the other girl that they chose, they're trying to make her kind of okay. I keep seeing parallels between Saint Satine and Cat's Eye, which is really difficult not to point out the parallels between it because three people in Saint Satine were in Cat's Eye, and those people got their fame from Cat's Eye. That's where they like Dream Academy was where they really became stars, I guess. So many stars came out of that. Carly, she has like a really popular song out right now. And I was listening to that. I was going through like TikTok and listening to it, and I saw someone say it was Carly from Dream Academy that sang that song. I was like, you're kidding. So I go on Apple Music and I look it up, and it is her. Like, wow. And then Adele, she's doing fantastic. I was actually listening to Adele earlier. I brought this playlist that I listen to at work, and I have Superstar on there. That's my favorite song of hers. But I feel like with the parallels between Saint Satine and Cat's Eye, they are trying to make certain people in Saint Satine give off the same effect and appeal to fans the same way certain people in Cat's Eye do. And I feel like the girl that was chosen from Saint Satine's survival show, they're trying to make her kind of like Yunche, because Yunche is really good at rapping. She's got like that sass and stuff, and I feel like they're trying to portray her that way. They're also the youngest people in the group. And I feel like they're trying to make Lexi like Sophia. And I mean, they're already kind of similar. Like they're both great vocalists, great dancers. Probably Lexi's probably gonna be the leader of Saint Satine. Um, but I feel like they're really, really pushing to make this group like a second Cat's Eye, which is not gonna work out because Cat's Eye is not doing well right now. I think I keep seeing conflicting opinions. I don't remember if this is true or not, but I keep hearing things that Manal has left Cat's Eye officially, and that it wasn't just a hiatus. I keep seeing things that she's left the group officially, which is gonna absolutely make them plummet. Like their music, none of their recent songs are good. The choreography is good. It's good for making dance trends. It's good for gaining popularity, but you're not going to keep popularity with an audience who wants to listen to music by not making good music. People are coming for like the dance trends and for stuff like that and for the people in the group, but they're not going to stay for that. They're going to stay because they want to listen to good music. And I feel like the only really good songs Cat's Eye has had is going to be like, first one that comes to mind is Gabriella. Gabriella, Touch. I don't remember what other songs I had that I liked, but those were like the two that I remember, like, oh, those are good songs. If I hear that playing, I'm not gonna skip it. I like those songs, you know? And that's objective too. I mean, there are definitely people out there that think every Cat's Eye song is really good. There are definitely people out there that don't like Gabriella or Touch, but they like other songs they have. It's objective, but I feel like this is the beginning of Cat's Eye just like plummeting, which is kind of sad because they have so much potential. They've all got amazing voices, they're all amazing dancers, but they're not giving them good songs to perform, and it's really annoying. And that pisses me off. Why do you care so much? I could not tell you. I just like to talk. Can you tell? Can you tell I really like talking? I've got I keep checking my phone every once in a while. It makes me feel like a terrible streamer. I wouldn't really consider myself a streamer. I don't have really any followers. I don't have people that watch my streams regularly, even when I did stream a few times a couple years ago. I didn't have returning viewers at all. Um, and that made me feel like, I'm not a streamer. I'm just someone who's streaming for fun. I feel like to be a streamer, you need a decent amount of people who follow you. You need returning fans, viewers. You need people in chat almost all times. Like, you need these consistent things to be considered a streamer. I don't consider myself that. And I don't think I will ever. Because I can't imagine hitting like 100 followers. I can't imagine ever having someone watching me at all times or ever having multiple people in chat or one person in chat for the whole stream. I can't imagine having people talking in my chat the entire stream. I don't think that's ever going to happen. And I remember when I was younger, and I talked about this when I streamed a few years ago. I remember when I was younger, I really wanted to stream. Like, I wanted to be a famous YouTuber. I wanted to do all this stuff. But now it's different because it's like, okay, I can see that that's not realistic. I'm old enough to know that's not realistic. And even when I did stream a few years ago, I knew it wasn't realistic then. I was doing it for fun, and maybe I still had a little bit of hope that that was something that could have happened for me. Because you always see famous YouTubers and streamers talk about how everything happened for them so suddenly and it never felt real and they never expected it, that they could be a person that could end up doing that for a living. Like it was a dream come true. Like they never thought they would be lucky enough to live like that. But truly, I do not ever see myself doing something like that. I mean, I probably see myself realistically streaming maybe like once, maybe twice a week, and only having maybe a couple viewers at a time. I just think it's kind of fun, you know? I don't know. I was oh my God. Last night and today when I was cleaning my room and getting ready for stream day, trying to set everything up, I was filming like a little vlog on my phone. And I think I've got around 40 minutes of footage from it. I didn't realize I recorded so much, but I've got in none of it I'm wearing any makeup and I'm wearing pajamas the whole time. But I've got so many videos that I recorded of me cleaning, of me running around my house trying to find my all my stuff, trying to get more lights to put in my room so it didn't look so dark. It still does. Um, and then I have a video of I've got a 15-minute video of me doing my makeup before stream. It doesn't look like I'm wearing that much makeup actually. I'm just wearing like very basic makeup. I used to wear eyeliner all the time. I think I wore eyeliner in like almost all my streams when I streamed a few years ago. I'm not good at eyeliner anymore. That talent has left me. I gotta leave it in the past. I peaked and I gotta move on. Um, so I have like 40 minutes of footage of me running around my house in the last 12 hours trying to get ready for stream. And I filmed that with the intention of posting it privately on my YouTube channel just so I can get that footage out of my camera roll and save some storage. But the only reason I started recording was because I knew if I started recording on my phone, I would slowly gain the motivation to actually do what I was trying to do, which was get stuff done. Um, and it really did help. But I've been talking to myself all day. I mean, technically, I was talking to a camera when I was filming, but I think I'm gonna post that privately on my YouTube channel just so I can get it out of my storage. And my dog is staring at me again. I don't think she's gonna come in here. She's not fucking with it. She does not like my room. She won't walk in here. I don't know why. I can't think of a solid reason why she won't walk into my room. I'm starting to get really, really tired, and I'm trying to like liven myself up, trying to wake up, and it's not working. I have a headache. I just chugged a bit of that. I don't think that's helping with my headache. I might have a headache because I'm not wearing my glasses. But I feel like if I put my glasses on, you can't even really see me. You're just gonna see the reflection of what I'm looking at, which is kind of annoying. Um, keep looking over there. Maybe I should set up a donation thing. Thing is, when I went to like go figure out like what to set up, I was looking through like everything. I was like, I don't need this, I don't need this, I don't need this. Um, and I looked at the donation thing. I'm like, no one's gonna want to give me money. No one's gonna want to give me money. No one's gonna watch me. I'm not funny. I'm not interesting. Um, and also, I think the only option it had set up for a donation thing was PayPal. Like you can only link your PayPal to it. I don't have PayPal. I don't have I don't have PayPal. I don't have Cash App. I don't have Venmo. I don't have any of that. Um, I don't. I feel like I'm living in the 1800s. Anytime someone asks me like, "Oh, can I pay you back?" I'd be like, "Oh, no, it's fine." They're like, "No, like, what's your Cash App?" I'd be like, "I don't have Cash App," and they'll be like, "Oh, what's your Venmo?" I don't really got Venmo. Do you have PayPal? Absolutely not. I don't have any of those things. Um, makes me feel like I'm living in the 1800s. I'm like, oh, if you really want to pay me back, it's fine. You don't got to. But then I feel bad because if they do really want to pay me back, I'm making it difficult for them. They gotta go get cash and give it to me. Um, oh my God, no, I spent like a solid, what was it, like 2 hours today taking pictures of all my old clothes that I wanted to sell because I've got tons. And I am uploading them on Depop. I've never sold things on Depop before, but what did I just do? I've never sold things on Depop before, and I thought like, oh, maybe I should try because I've got a bunch of stuff that I want to get rid of that I didn't wear very many times, and I spent like a solid 2 hours today just taking pictures of those clothes and like uploading them on Depop. And so my camera roll is filled with the vlog footage from today, like 40 minutes of me just cleaning my room and getting ready to stream, like setting this up, me getting mad because my camera wouldn't work, my mic wouldn't work, and then a bunch of pictures of just clothes. Oh my god. Is this an ad bot video for some shitty eBay website? No, I don't even use eBay. Oh my god. I don't use fucking anything. I feel like someone's grandmother. I don't have any of like the money apps. I don't have God, what is it? I don't have Facebook Marketplace. I remember like on my friend's birthday a while ago when she turned 18, she was so excited because she could finally sign up for Facebook Marketplace. I don't have that. I don't have eBay. I don't have anything like that. So downloading Depop to sell my old clothes was really the first time I've ever tried anything like that. I don't even know how to okay, this is gonna sound so stupid. I don't know how to ship packages to people. I don't know how to send mail. I've never sent mail before. So I don't know if the selling my old clothes thing is gonna work. A bunch of it's just like old pairs of like heels that I wore once for school dances several years ago. So I'm hoping I can get rid of those because they take up so much space in my closet. I had a stack, probably about 4 feet tall, 3 feet tall, of shoe boxes in my closet when I was cleaning it out, and it's all shoes I haven't worn in several years. And I just need to get rid of them. Um, so that's what I spent a solid 2 hours doing today. I was rushing. I was in my dining room, like laying out pairs of jeans on my table, taking pictures of them before the light went out outside, before it like got dark. Window wide open. My neighbors could definitely see me doing that. They definitely thought I was weird. I think my neighbors just think I'm crazy. Every once in a while, I'll hear like a car outside and it'll sound kind of like one of my family members' cars. So I'll go look through the blinds. I'll like look through the blinds and I'll like make direct eye contact with someone just driving their car past my house? Like, I'm not paranoid. I'm not watching you. I'm not paranoid. I'm not watching you. Your car just sounded familiar to me. That's a stupid thing to say, but it's true. I'll hear a car and I'll think it's, no, I'm not paranoid. I'm not paranoid. I think you're paranoid. Is there someone outside your window? Maybe go look. Is there someone in your closet? You might want to check. That's pretty fair. I wish I was high right now. That'd be so fun. I don't smoke. I just thought it'd be funny to say I don't smoke. Um, I'm not paranoid. Never been paranoid a day in my life. I am, however, convinced because I feel like I was told this as a kid, or maybe in like middle school when I first got a phone, that anytime I answer a call, if it's a spam call and you say a single word to them, they'll hear your voice and be able to steal all of your personal information. I think my mom told me that when I got my first phone. And so now I just don't answer any calls ever unless I recognize the number. So fun. Which is actually kind of stupid because every once in a while someone will call me and I'll have their contact saved in my phone, but it won't show me the name or the picture. It'll just show me their number. Oh my God. What are you talking about? This is ridiculous. Um, no, I'm not a paranoid person. Never been paranoid. I think I'm a relatively calm person. Okay. If someone wants to steal my personal information from a Twitch stream, what personal information do I got that's valuable? Nothing. Got a bank account with nothing in it? I don't know. I don't even know my own personal information. I gotta go ask my mom every time. I don't remember. Like, you're not gonna find anything. I can't even find it. It's like trying to log into something. I had to log into my Twitch account like a solid 10 times today. It's like trying to log into something and it keeps sending you verification codes to your email or your phone number, even though you're logging in on the same exact device, same account, same app, same everything. You just refreshed it, and now it wants you to log in again. It's doing the verification code every single time. It's kind of annoying. Tap water. Do you not drink tap water? I guess it depends on where you live. Sometimes it's normal to just drink bottled water. I live somewhere where there's like good tap water. I've got a fridge that has a water filter in it, but I don't use the water in there because I feel like it's too loud to get water from my fridge. I feel like it's a little obnoxious when you drink distilled water. We're getting fancy over here. The queen coming? Yikes. When you put your pinky up when you drink your distilled water? Oh my God, I was talking to someone the other day about what is it, LaCroix, and how absolutely disgusting it is. Flavored water is just obnoxious. Either drink soda or drink water. Drink soda or drink water. You do not need sparkling water. That is so gross. Who wants to drink sparkling water? It's like the thick water that's just like kind of like the consistency of honey. That is nasty. I kind of want to try that one day though, because it looks disgusting. And I can't imagine something tasting like water but being a different consistency, other than like, I don't know, an ice cube, perhaps. Um, Gatorade should be thicker. Who's drinking thick Gatorade? Oh my God, I had Gatorade like a week ago, and I was just doing my normal day stuff. I was just at work. I wasn't like running a marathon or anything. I forgot how disgusting Gatorade tastes when you're not like working out. It was horrible. Like Gatorade's really good if you're working out. If you're at the gym, maybe, but not when you're just like doing nothing. It tastes horrible. When you bench like 350. like the entire building I'm in right now, like four cars on each hand, obviously. What? Oh my God. I I'm starting to feel like I am getting a little paranoid. My camera needs to stop going blurry. I'm not getting paranoid. I'm reading chat and I'm you have to jump in from topic to topic really quickly. I'm probably making that worse. I don't stay on topic very long. I need to get better at that. I know I'm really, really bad at that. I was watching my old stream VODs from a few years ago, and I was changing topic every 5 minutes. There were so many things I started talking about, and I never finished what I was trying to say. There's just incomplete thoughts there. Oh my God. You're not gonna make me paranoid by saying, well, if that's your intention, you're not gonna make me paranoid. I'm actually pretty calm right now. I think after I'm done streaming, I want to stream for maybe like another hour. It depends on how I'm feeling. If I feel a little more awake, maybe longer, but I think after I'm done streaming, I'm gonna make pizza because that's kind of all I have right now. Groceries are getting so expensive. It's actually ridiculous. I think I bought like four things the other day and it was like $50. $50 for four things? Like, okay, groceries and gas money. I need to take out a loan for some gas money. It's terrible. It's actually atrocious. I every time I get gas, I spend $5 more on it. It's horrible. I gotta get gas like probably tomorrow. It's gonna be like $70 or something. It's not worth it. I think I gotta start walking everywhere. It's gonna take me like 2 hours to get to work. $50 for how many meals? It wasn't even meals. It was like ingredients. Couldn't even make a meal. I think I got like what was it? I probably got like coffee creamer, and then maybe like two other things. I don't even remember what I got, but it was so stupidly expensive. I remember seeing like, oh, this thing's on sale, this thing's on sale, but it's on sale like 20 cents. It wasn't chips. Why would it be chips? It was Sour Patch Kids. Because I'm healthy, I gotta lock in for summer. I need to start eating just like fruit, vegetables, and then like ground beef and eggs. That sounds horrible. That sounds miserable. I don't know how people do that. I could not do that. I eat the same things pretty much every day, but it's not healthy. It's not like, oh, this I got my protein, I got my vegetables, I got my carbs, a lot of water, protein shake. I'm not, that ain't me. I'm waking up, having some snacks. Middle of the day, maybe I'll make some pasta if I'm feeling crazy. I feel like pasta's real food. Snacks are real food. This right here, it's real food. It's a drink, but it's food. I think I've made pasta like four times this week. About four times this week, I just had pasta. Like the whole day. Which sounds horrible. Same pasta every time too. I just had Alfredo. That's it. Um, keep looking down at my phone. It's already 10:13. Keep looking down at my phone because I've got my little list of things that I thought I could yap about for a while. And now I'm getting to the things that I'm like, that's actually boring. That's boring. That's stupid. No one wants to hear me talk about that. Um, one of my main things that I wanted to talk about was just shows I've watched recently. I made a list because I tend to forget about what I want to talk about the moment I start talking. Even when I'm not streaming, just when I'm talking to people in real life, the moment I start talking, I forget everything I wanted to say. And so I pull like bullet points throughout the day so I could remember because I've got a terrible memory. Um, shows I've watched recently. The main one is a medical drama called The Pit. I was watching it earlier while I was cleaning. It's supposed to be like the most accurate medical drama on right now. And they just came out with season two like a month or two ago or something. It's really good. First season, amazing. Second season, they made it like kind of worse. They're getting rid of some of the main characters. They made it seem much more like a drama show, kind of more like Grey's Anatomy instead of like a medical show. You know, they made it seem more like, oh, kind of like what's the word? They focus more on the main characters' personal lives and their problems rather than their job, which I hated because I started watching it because I like the medical aspect of it. I found it interesting. But now it's getting like a little annoying in season two. I've rewatched season two multiple times though. I've actually got a person, there's a person I work with, that I used to work with at least, that looks almost exactly like the main character and sounds kind of similar to the main character in The Pit. Um, the actor that was also in ER. I don't know if it's a unofficial sequel. It's got the main actor in The Pit was in ER. I've never seen ER though. Noah Wiley. I have a coworker that kind of looks like him and kind of sounds like him. And so every time I talk to that guy, all I can think of is like, you look like the guy from the show. You're the guy from the show. You look like the guy from the show. I think it's so funny. I want to like convince him to say lines from the show just so I can like fangirl a little bit. He'd be like, go do your job. Go do what they pay you for. Like, okay, sorry. No, I'm not. Because it's interesting and it's funny. And that's all I'm here for. I feel like I was definitely just a personality hire, which makes no sense. Because that's just fucking mean. I don't know. Everyone I know would probably say 10 or something. Really annoying. I every once in a while I'll be talking to one of my coworkers and I'll be talking about something. Oh my God, I was talking to my coworker about socks the other day. I was talking to them about how when I was a kid, I hated wearing socks because like the seam on socks, if it touched my toes, I would like get so upset. I would start crying. And she turns around and looks at me. She goes, "You're autistic. You're autistic." I'm like, "Okay." And and then half the foods I eat are just like the same foods all the time because I'm kind of a picky eater. So anytime I'm hanging out with people and they're like, "Oh, do you want to go get food?" And I'm like, "Yeah, let's go get food." Like last night, was it last night? No, night before last night, I went on a double date with my boyfriend and then uh his brother and then his brother's girlfriend, who's one of my friends. She's how I met my boyfriend. We went on a double date. We went bowling, and then after we went bowling, we went out to get food. And I'm looking at the menu. I'm like, I don't know what to get. I don't know what to get. And both my friend and my boyfriend both point out, they've got soft pretzels here. They've got soft pretzels here. Well, I guess I gotta get the soft pretzel, guys. I'm 5 years old. I'm getting the soft pretzel. Of course I am. Um, bowling score was terrible. I don't know. I don't think I got a picture of it actually. I think it was like, oh my God, it was terrible because my boyfriend's like really, really good at bowling. Like he goes bowling regularly, so his score was like double mine. My score at the end of the game was like 82 or something. His was like 160, I think. 150, something like that. I don't know. 6.3 out of 6.7. That's not funny. It gets less funny every time I say it because I'm too old to find that funny. I'm not in the generation that made that joke. I'm not supposed to find it funny because it's not. But I think it's funny to make that joke in front of people that are younger than me, the 6'7" joke, because they find it stupid too. At least the people I know do. And but it kind of makes me feel old because I'll make a joke and they won't laugh. I'm like, oh, am I not like making the joke right? Do I not understand the brain rot here? It's terrible. I try to make that joke around like my younger cousin and stuff. He's only a few years younger than me. He doesn't find it funny at all. Like, okay, I'm sorry. Um, but why are people texting me right now? No, okay. Some of my family's camping right now and sending me pictures of like their setup. Like, wow, that's so cool. You went camping without me? Yeah, brag about it, please. I really want to hear about it. That you went without me. It's wonderful. It's so fun. No, they didn't invite me camping. They didn't invite me camping the last two times either. It was mainly just because I had work, but this week I haven't been busy. They still didn't invite me camping though. I actually don't know why. I think it's they don't really think I like camping, which isn't entirely true. I like camping. It just so happens that every time I go camping with my family, I always get the worst luck with everything. I get the most bug bites, and I think I'm allergic to mosquitoes now. So they're always really bad. And then if we go camping and we're bringing like air mattresses because we're sleeping in a tent, um, we always have one air mattress that either has popped somehow since we last used it or it deflates throughout the night. And I always end up with that one. So I wake up and I'm just uncomfortable. I'm in pain. I'm not sleeping. Um, so they don't invite me for those reasons. If you're drunk, the bugs won't bite you. That's kind of sad though. If the bugs bit you when you were drunk, are they getting drunk too? Party. Um, I don't have a camping store here, I don't think. I kind of live in a bit of a small town. Not really, I wouldn't say. There might be a camping store. None of them are open this late. And I'm not. Imagine going to a camping store in a small town and you're hiding in like a tent trying to take a picture and you see someone you know. Because that's what my luck would be. I would run into someone I know. I don't look like I belong in a camping store. My outfit right now is jacket, like just a pink tank top, sweatpants, and some Crocs. I don't look like I go camping. They avoid you because you smell like alcohol? Yeah, I can understand that. If I was a bug, I don't think I'd want to go near someone that smelled like that. I don't want to stand near people that smell like alcohol. So, yeah, I get that, actually. That makes sense now I'm thinking about it. Now I'm like thinking through that. Now I'm thinking I need to go camping and drink, as if I really want to go camping. I like to complain that my family doesn't invite me to go camping, but I'm not the biggest fan of it because they always want to go camping in the middle of nowhere, not like a campground. And I like campgrounds because it's you've got like the bathrooms and the showers, and you've got usually a bit of service, so you can still call and text people. But they want to go camping in like the middle of nowhere where there's bears. I don't want to go camping with some bears. Like I think the place that they're camping at right now has, I think they set up like trail cameras there a while ago because they go there a lot. They saw a baby bear, like a bear cub, and like a bunch of other animals. You want to go camping when you know there's a bear? I mean, it's a baby bear. That's cute, you know, but like, I do not want to be near a bear. I would just be awake all night. If I hear a leaf crunch, I'm assuming it's the bear and I've accepted my fate, guys. The bear's gonna kill me. You know, when you say a word too many times, it doesn't sound real. Now the word bear doesn't sound real. I also said it too many times. I said the bear, the bear. Not thinking about the show The Bear. I watched 2 episodes of it, never watched it again. But I like to quote the part where what's his name? Jeremy Allen White, main guy. I like to quote every time he's like, step out when he's getting mad at someone for messing up something in the kitchen. Step out, step out. I think it's so funny. I had someone I knew told me Jeremy Allen White kind of looks like a like it was like he was hatched, like he was a bird or something. And now I can't unsee that every time I'm watching anything with him in it. I think the only thing I really watch with Jeremy Allen White in it is Shameless. And that's kind of old too. I didn't think about giving the bears a sacrifice from no trust. Or, like, you're kind of onto something there. I don't think I have any friends at the moment I would want to sacrifice. Do I gotta like make a friend with the intention of doing that? Like, hey, you look cool. You look like you go camping. Would you want to go camping? Let's be friends. And they never come back from that trip. That sounds horrible. That actually sounds really fun. Camping a racetrack? That sounds so cool. I wish I could do that. No, I don't really go camping. My family never invites me. They always go last minute and they don't tell me until they're leaving. Disposable friends is crazy. That's a little insane. My drink is like halfway gone. I take forever to drink drinks. I opened this at the beginning of the stream, and it's like here right now, so like over halfway barely. But I sip drinks, so by the time this is gone, it's not gonna be carbonated anymore. I would not die first in a scary movie. I'd sabotage someone else so that they would die first. I'd stay a little longer. I'm not being the first to go. That's oh my god. I die second. It's kind of mean. I feel like I don't as far as like in horror movies, like who they kill off first, I feel like it's usually the most basic character, you know? Like who's the least interesting person? Who's the most generic looking person? I feel like it's always a random white guy that dies first in horror movies. I don't watch very many anymore. I used to. I feel like it's always a random white guy that dies first, you know? And then after that, it's like, it's definitely not. I'm gonna assume you're a random white guy and you're a little offended by that. No, I feel like it's always like, because guys in horror movies are just kind of dumb sometimes, you know? Because they're always trying to, if it's a horror movie where it's like a group of friends or something, the guys are always trying to be like cool and funny and trying to prove that they're like all macho and stuff. And then they end up dying in a dumb way, you know? Because they're not thinking through things. I feel kind of crazy right now. I'm sitting here talking. I've got my stream up on my TV so I can see what you guys are seeing, which is kind of helpful, but it's really, really delayed at the same time. I need to change my profile picture. That is so old. I hate looking at that. Um, no, I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out. I don't know how long I want to stream. I haven't decided yet. I in the past I've liked streaming for around 2 hours. But in the past, I've also like been doing something while I was streaming. Like my first stream I did, I carved a pumpkin and I painted a pumpkin. Like I painted a little pumpkin, I put ghosts on it, and then I carved a pumpkin. And that was really fun. It was really difficult to do on stream though, because I had no space on my desk. I had my phone set up like way at the back of my desk, up against the wall, filming it. 2029 is kind of early to come back though, you know? I was thinking like 2031 or something. You know, I gotta keep them on their toes. I don't want to ever be consistent and predictable things to stream. Well, I gotta do a Lego building stream. I've had those Legos for ages and I still haven't put them together. Um, the last stream I did before this one, I think was just me painting my nails, which is kind of boring. And the only reason I did that instead of just talking was because I don't sit still for very long. I'm spinning in my chair as I'm talking. It's kind of obvious. I'm trying to think of other things. I think I wrote some down, like things I wanted to do when I was streaming. What's it? Catch up on the last 2 years of lore. I feel like my life's kind of boring. There's not a whole lot that happens. Um, what else was I gonna do? Stream consistently for a week, then stop. It's really funny because there were so many times in the last 2 years that I thought, "I'll stream tomorrow. I really miss it. Like I want to stream tomorrow," and then I didn't. And I thought, "Oh, I'll do next week." I'll do it next week. I had so many good opportunities to stream and then I never did. And I kept looking at my Twitch account and thinking, like, oh, that was really fun. I really enjoyed doing that. Um, and I would look at my schedule because on Twitch you can set your schedule like, oh, I'm set to stream like this day, this time. And I had my schedule set for me to stream like Tuesdays, Thursdays around like 1 p.m., I think. And it still shows that I'm going to stream Tuesdays, Thursdays. And for 2 years it showed that, and I just never changed it. I think I might have changed it recently because a few weeks ago I was thinking like, oh, seriously, like I want to get back into streaming because I found it kind of fun. And even if I don't end up doing it consistently, it's just like a hobby that I like. So I was going through my social media accounts, specifically my Twitch, and then any account that I had linked to it, and I was editing it. So I took my schedule down, I removed all those, and then I edited my bio or like my about on here, and didn't really change much actually. Like what else did I edit? I went through my Twitter and I deleted all of the things I thought weren't funny. So that's fun. I think my Twitter is the same exact username as my Twitch. I rarely use Twitter anymore. Every few months, I'll say something not funny and then I'll disappear. And then my TikTok, I had a TikTok account that I had linked to this, I think. I don't know if it's the same one I have linked now. I had an account that was, I think, the same username as my Twitch, and I would upload stream clips on there to try and get more people to watch my streams. Did not work, by the way, because I only uploaded a few times on there and then I never did again. Just like I never streamed again. Um, but I think I privated that account because the stream clips I posted were dumb and not funny. And I was like, okay, I don't want to delete them because it's kind of funny to look back on. Like, oh, that's dumb. That wasn't funny in the slightest. But I might want to start using that account again. I can't think of a single funny thing I've said this stream. So I gotta like come up with some jokes, I gotta do some stand-up comedy. I like making this joke anytime I start to say something that sounds too much like a comedian at a comedy night in a bar. And I always tell people like, oh, give me a stool to sit on, give me a microphone, give me a plastic water bottle that's like half full. And I'll say some really not funny things, just to offend everyone in the crowd. Best joke. I don't have any jokes. Not a single one. The first thing that came to my mind when I saw best joke was what was it? It was probably a your mom joke actually. There's nothing I'm not funny. There's nothing good. I think in total I have like 5 TikTok accounts that I still have the login to. Um, I think 2 of them weren't even similar usernames to my public social media. They were just things I had because I thought it'd be fun to post on them. It's kind of like those like anonymous accounts. I wanted a couple accounts that I could just post anything on. Like my face isn't on them and stuff. TikTok is crazy. Um, Actually, there's like, I think I've had a total of 7 TikTok accounts because I've got the 5 I have now, my main account that I actually post on once every few months. Every few months is better than my streaming once every few years. Then I've got my alt TikTok account, which is just worse quality. Haven't posted on there since before I streamed, I think. So that account I think I put private because it's just a bunch of old videos and I didn't want to delete them. And then I've got my live stream account, which is clips from my streams. That's also private now, I think. And I'm trying to think. I think I have 2 other ones that just aren't even remotely related to streaming in the slightest. But none of those were my first TikTok account. My first TikTok account was, I think I made it in like 2019. And I actually had like friends that I knew in person and like, oh, my dog's back. And classmates that I followed on there. And I don't think she's gonna want to come up here actually. I'm always worried that she's just gonna like not want me to pick her up. She's back. She's made a return. Um, my very, very old dog. Um, She she's losing her hearing. She's losing her sight. But boy, does she bark all day. That's actually, I was so scared that I was gonna stream and she was like gonna bark the whole time. I'm actually shocked she hasn't yet. Um, no, my oldest TikTok account, it was just like lip syncing videos and like TikTok dances when that was a thing. Helen Keller's a myth. What are we talking about? My dog's not a myth. She's right here. She's real. She stinks. Oh my God. I had to because she's getting old, she's really picky about eating and she won't. And so I have to like whip up a concoction and put it in her food for her to eat it. Sometimes it's just like olive oil and sometimes it's just peanut butter. I put a spoon of peanut butter in her food today, and now her breath smells like peanut butter. It's kind of gross. No, Helen Keller existed. I'm not saying she didn't. But did she really do all that stuff that they say she did? What did Helen Keller do? Didn't she write a book or something? I actually have no clue. I'm about to look up Helen Keller. What did Helen Keller do? Author. There's no way she was an author. Was she deafblind and mute, or was it just two of those? What? Blind and deaf. Are we sure they didn't write the book for her? Like, are we sure they didn't just think, wow, if we wrote a book, it wouldn't be like that interesting. No one would want to read it. But if we say she wrote it, they would. Okay, maybe I'm just sounding really dumb. I've never heard a deaf person talk to me. No, I don't know anyone that's deaf actually. I knew a couple people back in school that had hearing aids, but they'd had hearing aids and like the implant thing their whole life, so they talked relatively the same as everybody else. What was I saying? No, I'm sounding dumb. Like one of my old stream VODs, I was watching it back and I was talking about daylight savings time because I thought daylight savings time was so stupid. And I was talking about I think it's dumb. I don't think we need it. I don't see a point for it. It's stupid. And since then I've learned that there's actually a reason for daylight savings time. I still don't like it. It's annoying, but I just sounded really dumb because I didn't know why it was a thing. I will absolutely lean into the Helen Keller beef. I'm gonna write a diss track on Helen Keller. She won't listen to it. There's no, that's so fucking stupid. Um, there is a reason for daylight savings time. It's because what is it because? I'm actually trying to remember. I learned about this. I think my senior year I learned about it. Why is daylight savings time a thing? Why is daylight savings a thing? Wait, is this real? This isn't what I was thinking of. Google says daylight savings time was originally implemented to conserve energy and fuel during World War One. I didn't, that's not what I was thinking of. You're thinking. I'm not thinking about electricity. I'm using a lot of electricity right now. I've got my laptop plugged in. I've got my mic and my camera plugged into that. I've got these lights on. I've got lights up there. I've got the lights behind me. I've got my TV on. I've got a lot. My dog is laying on my laundry on the floor right now. That's nice. No, what was I thinking of? That is not what I was thinking of. Arizona and Hawaii don't do daylight savings time. I knew Arizona didn't do daylight savings time because I knew someone who lived there for a little bit. And I always thought that was really weird. Like, what do you mean they just don't do it? How does how does that work? I don't understand it. And who decided that? Someone just went on a power trip because they had a little bit of influence over Arizona and they thought, you know what? Everyone else does this. We're not gonna. We're not gonna do that. Hawaii, I feel like that makes sense. They're not even really like they're kind of way out there, you know? Um, I want to go to Hawaii. I know multiple people that have gone, and I've never been. I think every one of my friends has gone at some point, and I've never been. No. Uh, my search history when I'm streaming is really, really bad. It's just, what did Helen Keller do? Why is daylight savings a thing? Oh my God. I want to go to the beach so bad. I don't live anywhere near a beach though. And even if I did go to the beach, I feel like every time I've been to the beach or the coast or anything, it's really windy. It's not hot enough, and I'm always worried that I keep seeing videos on Instagram where it's people at the beach and it's the people that like find like those where they like sandworms. You know what I'm talking about? The sandworms. And they'll like use these like comically large tweezers and get the sandworms out of the sand and it's like a snake. And so I'm so scared to go to a beach because of all the things that live in the sand. That's it. I think one time I found like a dead crab or something at the beach and it grossed me out and so I left. I think I was like 6 or something. I was scared. Um, wish I could live at the beach though. I like the vibe of it. I just don't want to like be barefoot in sand. It freaks me out a little bit. No, that freaks me out. A lot of ocean life freaks me out. Everything except for turtles. I like those. Those I've got two favorite animals, it's elephants and turtles. Those don't freak me out in the slightest. Turtles don't scare me. Starfish scare me so bad. When I was a kid, I pet a starfish once and it felt so gross. Like, yeah, they're cute in theory, like they look cool. I would not recommend petting one. It's a little strange. Maybe go pet like a dog or something. Don't pet your local starfish. It was really weird, especially when they're like not in the water. Because I found a starfish was like on a rock. The tides have gone back. And it's on the rock, and the starfish is like I wouldn't say it was dry, but a damp starfish. And I pet it, and it felt like how. Okay, this is not going to help anyone. If you've ever pet an elephant, it kind of felt like an elephant. When you pet a starfish, it feels like petting an elephant. This was not one of my topics I wrote down. I don't know how I got here. I don't stay on topic very long, and I guarantee at some point in this I've had like 6 topics that I wanted to talk about that I moved on from before I finished what I was going to say. I would not recommend petting a starfish or an elephant. They both feel weird. Yeah, I don't think you're allowed to pet elephants at places. Do they have those at zoos? I just there was a family friend I had when I was really little, and they helped rehabilitate like injured animals and stuff. And so they had the craziest animals. They had a rhino, they had I don't know if it was an elephant or 2 elephants. There's a picture of me standing next to an elephant when I was a kid. Um, and they had a tiger. And I think some of the animals they had could not be released back into the wild, and so they had them like as pets, but they had so much land. They lived like a really good life there. But one of the animals they had, I think, was in a Katy Perry music video. It might have been the tiger. I remember hearing about that as a kid and thinking, that's the coolest thing ever. I'm more interested in this elephant, though. The elephants do not feel nice, but it's really cute because they had trained them when they like I don't know what it is. Maybe like when they clap their hands once or something, the elephant would open their mouth and they'd like toss a watermelon in and they'd chomp it. It was really cute. Um, my town's got elephants. There's an elephant in my backyard. There's an elephant in the room. Let's talk about it. That's so fucking stupid. I need to stop saying dumb things and then laughing about it. That was one thing I used to do in my old streams a lot. I would say something that wasn't remotely funny and I would laugh it off to like get rid of the awkwardness of it. It didn't help in the slightest. Like, not at all. It was really bad. It's kind of painful to watch. That was the only thing that I really hated about how I acted when I streamed a few years ago was anytime I made a joke that wasn't funny, I would laugh it off. But it came off so awkward. I hated it. I hate that you can see my like the reflection in my glasses, but I if I take off my glasses, I can't read chat. My laptop's a whole 2 feet away from me. My vision's not that good. An Easter basket? There's an Easter basket up there. There's in fact an Easter basket. There's nothing in it anymore except for a couple of stuffed animals. It used to be like a bunch of candy and like blind bags and stuff, but I opened all the blind bags and I ate all the candy. While I was cleaning my room though, I found candy from Christmas. I found Christmas candy while I was cleaning my room. You guys ever had the Cowtails candies? Actually, I have them. I haven't gotten up at all this stream. I'm wearing the bummiest outfit at the moment. It's just sweatpants. What did I move? Tank top and a jacket that I've had since I was like 12. These candies, Cowtail, these are my favorite candies ever, and they only sell them at like one store near me. And I think it's like a supply store, kind of like a Home Depot kind of thing. I don't know what it's called though. And so I don't want to walk into that store just to get my candy because I feel stupid. So anytime someone I know is like, "Oh, I gotta go here and get these supplies for this project or something," I'm like, can you perhaps see if they have the Cowtails candies right now? Because I don't want to order them online. That makes me feel crazy. I don't want anyone in my family seeing what I've been purchasing on Amazon and it's just candy. Picksford didn't happen. I don't have the picture of the elephant in my backyard. I have a picture of the elephant at Pet when I was a kid, though. Now, one thing I talked about in my streams from a few years ago was how I wanted to do a stream making fun of all my old outfits when I was in middle school. Because it's been long enough since then, it's been a while since then that I can make fun of it now. And I had so many bad outfits. It reminds me of this. I talked about this then. There was an outfit I wore in seventh grade, and it was like brown wedge sandals, green skinny jeans, a gray tank top with an elephant on it, and like a jean jacket. And it just that picture haunts me to this day. And I feel like everyone has this problem where their mom or their grandma or someone in their family has the worst pictures of them on their Facebook and refuses to get rid of them. My mom posted that on Facebook. So all of her followers can see that. I'm like, that is absolutely atrocious. There's people that I still know that like can see that. And I hate that. Yeah. You're coming up with like my to-do list right now. Getting candy at the hardware store, going to a camping store and pretending that I'm camping, taking a picture, petting a jellyfish. Might as well put the jellyfish like on a PB&J. I'm already there. No, that's horrible. It's so bad. Because in the picture too, I was wearing glasses because I've had glasses for a long time. Um, but my glasses then were bright blue. My glasses now are still kind of blue. Ignore all the smudges on them. They're like clear blue right now. These are really old ones. They've got smudges on them. They're also blue light, which is why when they reflect things, they reflect it in like a weird purplish blue color. Um, but in the picture, so bad. But I remember picking out that outfit too. I remember it was the night before. I think it was my first day of seventh grade. I remember my best friend was staying the night, and I was like, "You gotta help me pick out an outfit for the first day of seventh grade. Like we're big kids now. Like we're gonna rule this school." And I picked out the worst outfit I've ever seen in my life. It's kind of funny how bad it is to me now, but like ninth grade me, it'd only been a few years since then. I was not ready to laugh about it. And one of my friends had texted like a group chat with everyone else in it and said, "Guess what I just found on your mom's Instagram?" I didn't even know she followed my mom. My mom's a private account. I didn't know she followed her. And she sent a picture of the outfit in the group chat, and I didn't talk to her for a week. Statement first day. Yeah, that's why I got bullied by everyone. I put out that statement the first day. I was just cooler than them. You know? I wanted to stand out in my very small school. I already stood out. It was enough. It's been almost 2 hours. Um, time is flying. No, worst outfit I think I could have picked. Trendsetter. I remember picking out each piece of that outfit and thinking this makes outfit so much better. Not a single matching item in there. Not a single thing. It was terrible. Um, no, people keep texting me right now. I told I told one person I was gonna try to get back into streaming, and now I'm getting texts. Did you stream yet? How's the stream going? Like, okay, I if I'm just on my phone the whole time, people are gonna leave. They're gonna leave right now. I feel like I'm wasting your guys' time here. I'm gonna end stream, you guys are gonna stop watching stream, and you're gonna think, did I really gain anything from that? Did I laugh even once? Did I learn something? No, you didn't. You didn't laugh, you didn't learn. Nothing happened. Tell him to join the stream. Absolutely not. Oh my god, it's my boyfriend. I told him I was gonna stream, and I texted him. I said, "What's your Twitch account? Do you still have Twitch? Because I want to block you on Twitch." He goes, "No, I deleted my account." I said, "Okay," and I made him promise that he wouldn't try and find my stream because I hate the idea of people I know in real life watching my stream. I feel like it would make me more awkward. Because right now I'm like, okay, I feel so, I feel kind of chill. I'm pretty calm. I am talking about absolutely anything I want. And if someone I knew joined stream and I saw their username in chat, I would freak out and I would end stream. I would not be as open with what I'm talking about as I am now, but I don't know. I don't have any other stream ideas. I was trying to think about that earlier. I've got the Legos. I've got, I think doing a stream where I do like crafts would be fun, but I'm pretty bad at them. And it always pisses me off because I look at like Pinterest for inspiration and none of them turn out well, ever. And it really pisses me off because I'm looking at this picture, I'm thinking, how the hell did they make it look good? Because what I'm doing, it's not even remotely close. I don't think he's a fan of daylight savings either. I don't think anyone's a fan of daylight savings. Guys, raise your hand if you're a fan of daylight savings. We're gonna point and laugh at you. That's how it works here. Point and laugh. I love when I'm in a group of people and someone says something just a little strange and I look around at everyone else. This only works in like a close group of friends, otherwise it's kind of mean. But if I'm with like my closest friends and one person says something slightly strange, there's awkward silence for like 2 seconds. I go, hey everybody, point and laugh. It gets a good chuckle every once in a while. Usually from the person I'm pointing at. They think it's funny occasionally. Don't try that if it's not good friends. They're gonna think you're mean. I couldn't come up with any other stream ideas though. Because a lot of what I want to do when it comes to streaming is streaming games. There are so many games I wish I could stream, but I have a laptop that probably won't work with that. I'm actually surprised my stream is doing decently well right now. I didn't think my laptop would survive this long. In the time I've been live almost 2 hours. My laptop's gone down 60%. Pretty soon I'm gonna have to plug it in and you're gonna hear the loud ass fan it's got. It's gonna be quite great. Um, but there were so many games I wanted to stream back when I used to watch streams all the time, I would come with like a list, like, oh, I loved watching this person play this game. I want to play it. One of them, it was a horror game. It was Summer of '58. I think that's what it was called. And the jump scares in it were so good. I was watching someone else play, and I was getting a little jump scared. I really wanted to play that game. I used to play Minecraft a lot, but I feel like that wouldn't be an interesting thing to play on stream unless I'm playing with someone. And I don't really know anyone that plays it anymore. What else? Horror games would be really fun to play on stream because I feel like I'd get a little scared. A little scared. I also like anytime I'm watching a horror movie or I'm scared at all, if I'm watching a horror movie, I'm cracking jokes the whole time because it makes it less scary. I love making the joke of like, oh, he's right behind me, isn't he? Yeah, I want to stream games. The thing is, I don't think I can do that from my laptop. I haven't tried playing games on my laptop yet either. I don't own any games. I haven't bought anything. And I don't have a gaming laptop. I mainly use it for writing because I write occasionally. It's a hobby that I actually stick with, unlike streaming. Um, but even if my laptop would work with streaming games, I have a feeling that the combination of streaming and playing a game on stream would make my laptop implode. I feel like it would catch on fire. My laptop's dying already. You're gonna hear the loud ass fan pretty soon. It's gonna overheat. It does every time I plug it in. It's a wonderful laptop. It's good for editing and stuff. Because a while ago, when there was the whole TikTok getting banned thing, and it got banned for all of like maybe a day, I remember I was freaking out because I've had so many TikTok accounts where I have drafts and posts from when I was like in early high school, and that's how I remember a lot of things from high school. Is oh, I have all these videos from them, but they're all on TikTok. They're not saved to my phone. So I saved all of them to my phone, and then I made them into long compilations and I uploaded them privately on YouTube. So in case TikTok actually did get banned, I could still go back and have those memories. And it took me a while to edit those. It would have been a lot quicker with this laptop because when I edited those it was like a year and a half ago. So I actually no, I had my laptop then. I think I was half using that and half using the old Chromebook. Yeah, I'm willing to burn my house down if it means the chance of some fame and money. That sounds so bad. No. I think well the thing is if it ends up like fucking up my laptop, there's nothing I can do. I can't afford to replace my laptop right now. I don't remember how much money it was. It was a gift. Right before my senior year, I got this laptop because I did the last 2 years of school like online. I think I talked about that in my old streams. And it was really difficult doing all my school stuff online with a really old Chromebook because that's what I was using. It was like 2017 or something. And this laptop made it so much easier to get stuff like that done. It's way better for editing than my phone is because I actually have storage on here. It's touchscreen. I got a touchscreen laptop because I thought it'd be easier to edit on, and then I forget it's touchscreen, and I spend forever using the fucking what is it called? The thing on the front of a laptop. The thing that if you press it, it makes the clicky sound. The thing that moves the mouse if you don't have a mouse. I had a mouse. I don't know what happened to it. I'll find it. I had one stream where I was using the mouse, and that was it. But this one's a lot better for editing. That's one thing that I hope to do more is edit. I know I'm gonna upload these VODs on my YouTube channel so I can keep them because if you don't, they just get deleted eventually off Twitch. Um, but one thing I really want to do is start making YouTube videos. They're not gonna be interesting if I do. No one's gonna watch them. It would just kind of be for fun, be like vlogs and stuff. Especially in summer, I feel like that'd be really fun. Like, oh, if I go to like make a little vlog, I'd be so worried though because my hometown, the town I used to live in, is only a few hours away from where I live now, and there's a lake kind of in between towns that it's pretty much the only lake that's like a nice swimming lake nearby, I feel like. Maybe there are other ones I don't know of. So every time I go there, I run into people from my hometown that I knew when I was in like middle school or high school, and it always really bothers me. My nose is killing me. This happened in my old streams too. My allergies are just really bad all the time, and now I can't breathe. I feel like I sound weird too. But I'm hoping that this summer I can do more like vlogging and stuff. The only thing that would probably get in my way is either worrying too much about like the people I'm hanging out with, like, oh, what are they gonna think of this? I don't think they really care because I do have a couple of friends. Actually, I have a friend who does stream. She doesn't stream on Twitch or anything. She streams on TikTok. And she does pretty well with it too. Um, so she wouldn't judge me for that at all. Like, she's probably the only person that I would let watch my Twitch streams without blocking them. But I'm hoping that I can do vlogs this summer because I feel like it'd be a good way of remembering things. And I really like the editing aspect of that stuff. I'm not very good at it and it takes me forever and it really pisses me off sometimes, but it's kind of fun, you know, listening to music and editing. Um, okay, the judge, like worrying about what people think about me and my iPhone storage. I have an iPhone, it's terrible. I go through so much storage because my phone updates on its own and it takes more storage every time and it won't let me not update it. So I might run out of storage on my phone and not be able to vlog. I do have two other cameras that I think I could use. I've got three cameras. I've got the webcam I'm using right now. I've got a tiny little Canon camera that I use just for pictures when I go hang out with people. And I've got a really clunky, I think it's a Fujifilm camera. I think I have it over here actually. that I haven't used in a long time. It belonged to one of my old middle school teachers. I knew her pretty well. She was kind of like a family friend. And when she stopped teaching, she was looking through her classroom and she found a bunch of things. And this camera was her mother's. Um, and she didn't have any use for it. She wanted to, give it to someone that would use it. And she didn't want to give it to someone that wasn't going to take care of it. And I used to use it so much more than I do now. I feel so bad. I haven't used it in ages, but I used to really love taking pictures on this camera. Very clunky camera. You can't really see it. Really, really clunky camera. I don't know if the batteries are like dead. I don't think the batteries are dead. Memory's full. There's no SD card in here actually. I have I think one SD card. Yeah, there's no SD card in here. I have one SD card and it's the one that's in my tiny digital camera because I bring that one with me everywhere. Um, no, I feel kind of bad that I have this camera that she gave to me because she wanted to give it to someone that would use it. I used it a lot the first couple years I had it, but I don't really use it anymore because I never find the time to go places and take pictures. I used to really like going on hikes and taking pictures. I got a bunch of pictures from a few years ago. I went camping with my whole family and we went hiking around these waterfalls. I got so many pictures from then and I really want to go do that again. Thing is, I can't go hiking. I've got a bum ass knee. Oh, that was another random piece of lore that's happened in the last 2 years. I injured my knee about I was very beginning of last year, it was January of last year, I think. And I injured it, and now my kneecap's not where it should be. And so, few annoying things that come with that. One, my knee hurts all the time. It pops every time I move it. I have to wear a knee brace all the time, especially because I work a job where I'm walking around all the time. I don't get to sit down at all. And my knee won't heal on its own. And physical therapy is really annoying, time consuming, and not cheap. So, I can't go hiking because of my knee, which is really annoying. Makes me sound really old. Like, oh, someone asks me, "You want to go on a hike?" No, I can't. My knee. You want to go on a run? My knee. I can't. Been like 2 hours. I've kind of zoned out the last 2 hours. Kind of zoned out the last 2 hours. Pretty much the whole thing. I'm just really tired now. And now I'm just kind of thinking about what I'm gonna do after stream. I don't have a whole lot I need to do. I kind of did everything I needed to do before I streamed today. Really shocked. That's why I mainly wanted to get back into streaming. Is it's fun, but it also keeps me motivated to do other things that I have to do. So I'll tell myself, oh, I won't stream until I get these things done. Actually, the only thing I have to do after I stream other than eat is do the dishes. I didn't do the dishes today. I don't want to do that. It's gonna be quite a lot of fun. You watch my stream, make clips from my streaming TikTok. The thing is, it's been so long since I've done that. I don't remember how I did that so quickly. Because I remember I would stream, and then by the next morning, I would have a few TikToks ready to post. But I don't remember how I looked through things that quickly. I think what I was doing was while I was streaming, anytime I said something remotely funny or something funny happened, um, I would like write down in my phone or I would like write down in like a notebook or something the timestamp in my stream of like, oh, a funny thing happened at this time. And so I'd look back at my bot at that time and I'd screen record it. And then I'd put it in CapCut and I'd edit it and I'd like sound effects and shit. It would sound really stupid. But then I would post it. So now I don't even honestly remember what timestamps to even go to find a good clip. I'd have to rewatch the whole stream. And I feel like the only reason rewatching my old VODs wasn't embarrassing, like I didn't get secondhand embarrassment for myself, it wasn't annoying, was because they're so old. I can look back at them like objectively. I'm not thinking, oh, that's me. Like that's me almost 3 years ago. I'm not really embarrassed by how unfunny I was or the awkward pauses when I was talking. Looking back on this stream when I'm done, I'm definitely gonna judge myself for the awkward pauses, for how unfunny I was, for everything. Because this is now. I can judge myself now pretty well, actually. Um, no, I don't know. I keep missing. I feel like such a bad person right now. There are people that are texting me and I'm not responding, which is kind of annoying. I feel bad. Where else were on my list of things to talk about? I've got a list of stream ideas, but none of them are really good. I've got things to talk about. This is what the list is looking like. It's a checklist. It's so dumb. I have so many notes in my notes app. I write down absolutely everything so I don't forget it. Um, I've got 1,812 notes in my notes app. I think that's the reason my storage is full of my phone. I've got almost 2,000 notes in my notes app. Who needs that many? I've got notes in here from like 7 years ago. My nose itches so fucking bad. It's really bothering me. I also can't like breathe or anything. Of course, my allergies get really bad when I'm streaming. That's just annoying. Oh my god, I'm seeing myself on my TV right now. Definitely gonna stream again soon. And you can believe that. I would set like a schedule or I'd say like when I'm gonna stream next, but I honestly have no idea. It depends on when everyone in my family is like out doing stuff because I don't want to stream when they're here. I don't want them to hear me just talking to myself. Um, when I'm busy, when I'm working, when I'm hanging out with people, and when I have the motivation to stream, I I want to say I'll stream soon, maybe tomorrow. I'm being serious, I might. Because now that I've figured out the whole setup, it won't take me like 4 hours to figure out how to get everything to work. All I gotta do is like open my laptop and press a few buttons. It'll take like maybe 10 minutes to set up. 4 hours. Yeah, it took me 4 hours because I have a webcam I've never used. Don't know how to use it. I've got a mic I've never used. I've got a laptop I've never tried streaming on that has none of the right apps to stream off of. And I'm not logged into any of my accounts on anything on here. So it took me ages for that reason. Maybe tomorrow, maybe 2029. I feel like we've mentioned this. 2029 is a little early, kind of like booked and busy that year. 2030 at the earliest, I'd say. Use OBS. I tried to use OBS. It was so stupid. It was dumb. It didn't want to work with my camera. It would only work with my laptop camera. It wouldn't work with the webcam I had. And I Googled absolutely everything I could. I don't know why it wouldn't work. Maybe it's just because my camera's really old. Um, it would only work with my laptop camera, which is really annoying because my laptop camera is so bad. I don't know if I could switch to it real quick. It's just not as clear, and the lighting is like really bad compared to this one, even though the lighting's bad on this one. How do I switch my camera? Hold on. I'm gonna see if I can switch my camera to my laptop one. I don't know if I can. I don't really know how to do that. I don't want to mess with it right now and have it like stop working while I'm streaming and have it just be just a blank screen and me talking. I don't know. Um, People keep sending me TikToks. Now I kind of want to stream tomorrow like earlier in the day. It depends on when I wake up. I can't imagine I'll wake up tomorrow and think, wow, I really want to stream. I'm not a morning person. I woke up early today at 10 a.m. I'm usually not up until 12 or 1. I went to bed at 3 last night. I don't know why I woke up at 10. I wish I could play horror games. If I had a PC, I would play horror games. That'd be so fun. I don't have a PC though. I've got a shitty laptop. and I can't really even play games on here, I don't think. Um, no, I'm trying to think. I spent like all of today thinking through like, do I really want to get back into streaming? Because I did find it fun when I used to stream. I only streamed a few times, but yeah, because that market's definitely no one's gotten to that yet. No one's doing that. It's a whole new thing. Um, I wish I could make money streaming. That'd be so cool. Not just because I need money or because it would be like a side hustle or something, just because if I could make money when streaming, it would make me feel like I'm not wasting my time, you know? Like if I could make at least minimum wage per hour of streaming, then I would feel like, oh, I'm not wasting my time. I'm having fun doing this and it's not useless, you know what I mean? Because when I end stream, I'm probably gonna think, you know, how was that productive for me? I've got other things I should probably be doing. Um, wasn't productive at all. My dog is sleeping on my laundry now. Um, what should I be doing? I let me take a look at my notes app and see my to-do list. This is why I have so many notes, and I do a to-do list every day. My to-do list today was upload the footage that I did my little vlog that I'm gonna post privately on YouTube just to give me more experience editing. That's gonna be like a 30-minute vlog. I recorded way too much. Um, and you do that. Stream. I can check that off, guys. I'm doing that right now. Um, I keep itching my nose and it's pissing me off. What am I using to edit? I don't know actually. I need to figure that out. I used to use CapCut when I was uploading my VODs just to do like, because I didn't edit them at all. I would just make a thumbnail and stuff. But CapCut's kind of all I have. Everything else is like you have to pay for a subscription just to use it at all. And I'm not about to pay for a subscription just to learn to edit a bit because I don't think I'm ever going to be very good at it. Um, and we all know I stick to hobbies. So it really would be a great investment to pay for that. Um, I was gonna make a starting soon screen. I didn't do that. It was a little too complicated, so I didn't do it. Um, because it was taking time, and if something takes me too much time, I just kind of give up. Yeah. AI is taking over. It's actually kind of stupid. I was okay. A little less than a year ago, I was applying for jobs, and I applied for a place. It's the place I ended up getting hired at, the place I work now. I applied, and like 3 days later, I got an email back saying that they rejected my application. I was like, what? That's ridiculous. And then a week later, I got another email saying that they like wanted me to come in for an interview. They had I think AI like auto responding to everything and saying it was rejected for some reason. I don't know how many people they lost to that. So someone else is starting to trade. I wish I could. I probably could. I don't want to put in the effort to go find one that I like. There was a streamer I used to watch a lot when I was younger. She was kind of like the person who made me want to start streaming. She had the coolest starting soon screen, and she had like the prettiest overlay for her stream too. And she had like her room, the room that she streamed in was so colorful, and it always looked kind of like how you would see fall as a season. There was a lot of really cool decorations in her room. The thing is, she stopped streaming and she deleted like all of her social media and stuff, so I can't like go back and find her starting soon screen. I can't go back and like look at her room for inspiration on how I want to decorate mine. Really, really upsetting. Because she was the person who made me want to start streaming and she like disappeared off the face of the earth. She actually had red hair too. That's why I dyed my hair red, other than it's just my favorite color and I was bored. Um, where she had bright red hair and I thought she was really cool. I wanted to be cool too. No, you can find old videos of hers. There's very, very few. Um, but like going back and like watching those, there's a few VODs of hers I can find on YouTube that were re-uploaded by other people. Um, but going back and watching them kind of makes me feel bad because it's like she intentionally took all of her stuff off of social media. She wanted to not be on the internet anymore, and there were still people that were re-uploading her things, like all of her TikToks and her VODs and her YouTube videos. And I would feel kind of bad if that happened to me. Like that would really upset me. Like imagine you spend a few years streaming and posting YouTube videos, you gain like a decent following. I think she had around 400K on Twitch. Um, and then, something happens and you decide you want to give up, posting on the internet, streaming and all that stuff, and you delete all your social media accounts, you delete everything you've ever posted, and then other people just end up reposting it. And no one's ever letting it rest. No, I remember I think I started watching her when she was around like 80K on Twitch. Um and I remember it was like sophomore year, I had a history assignment and it was to do like a presentation on someone I would consider a hero to me because I don't know, like your heroes change your history or something. I don't remember what it was. It was kind of some shit out of like Boy Meets World. If you ever seen Boy Meets World, um, I guess it was Boy Meets World and Girl Meets World was the spinoff, where it's like the history teacher teaching life lessons that are always like really poetic, like um, your heroes change your history or something. It's like the thing in Girl Meets World, like what's the secret of life? People change people. Mr. Feeney. Oh my god, I love Boy Meets World. I want to rewatch it so bad. I think I'm going to. Um, but the lesson in my history class was kind of like something Mr. Feeney would teach. It was like, oh, do a presentation on your hero because your heroes can change your history. And I did a presentation on her because I started watching her streams right before I started high school, and it gave me something to look forward to, gave me something to look up to, and I really liked her style, the way she dressed, and it kind of gave me inspiration for how I used to dress too. And so I like did my presentation on her, and I still have it. Um, I don't know. I don't know if it's something I'd ever want to show on stream, but I still have it. I made it on Canva, I think. Knight Rider, I've never seen it. But I remember like doing my presentation on her, and 'cause I always wanted to be like her. Like I even when I stopped watching most of the streamers I used to watch, I always watched her streams. Like her streams were so fun. She used to do karaoke streams where everyone in chat could add songs to the queue. And I loved those streams. So I would always like rush to add songs, and I would see who I'd check chat to see who added a song in the queue before I did. I would check what song it was. So when that song would come on, I get really excited because, oh, the song I picked is going to be next after this. She would do karaoke streams. Every year she'd dress up for Halloween and do a pumpkin carving stream. That's why I did a pumpkin carving stream for my first stream, even though it was in November. I could not do karaoke streams. I can't sing. I wish I could. She was a really good singer. I cannot do that. Um, But what other streams did she do? She did a lot of streams. There was one VOD of hers I stumbled on a little bit ago that was re-uploaded by someone. It was what game was it? It's this game where it's like the hold on, I'm gonna find it. It's this what's it called? It was really popular a while ago. What was it called? I remember because I wanted to play it. What was it called? What is it called? Hold on. It wasn't a game just came to my mind, but it's like not the right one. I was thinking like Little Nightmares, but it's not that one. It was something kind of like a similar vibe to it. Hold on, I'm gonna find it because I'm really curious now. What was it? What game was it? It's actually gonna really bother me. I just stumbled upon a video the other day. Am I gonna have to like search every once in a while? I'll search like the basic description of a movie or show or a game. Like, what's the thing where this happens? And it never comes up. I'm gonna end up doing that, and it's not gonna work, and I'm just gonna seem stupid. What are you doing? I don't know what she's doing. Um, Horror game audience. I like how we're still stuck on that, even though I can't stream games. Let's plan based off the equipment I don't have, and probably will never have. Um, Hold on. Actually, she had a few different starting soon screens. This was one of them. I don't know if you can see it. It was really cute. It was like a little city thing. I really like that one. It's really cute. She had a few others. I think she changed it for the seasons too, so she had like fall ones. She used to, oh, another thing she used to do on stream all the time was she used to do hair dyeing streams. And I loved watching those. Those were so fun. I can't imagine dyeing my hair on stream. It's dyeing your hair is already annoying enough. Doing it on stream and having to entertain people is worse. Um, where is it? It's actually really gonna bother me. Okay, so I just like can't find it now. Um, where is it? What's it called? I can think of the basic description of the name. I keep scratching my nose. My allergies are so bad. Um, this is gonna sound so dumb. I haven't seen someone play the game in forever. It's the like the main character is like this girl and unfortunate things keep happening to her. You know what I mean? Like I think there was a part in the game where she pet a dog and then threw the ball for the dog and the ball hit a tree and the tree fell on the dog or something. I don't remember what the game was called. Hold on. I'm gonna Google this and okay. What is it called? Little Misfortune. That was the name of the game, Little Misfortune. Why could I not think of that? Little Misfortune. That was a game that I always wanted to play just because I thought it was funny. It's just where this little girl just keeps having like terrible things happen to her, and it's kind of comedic, but it's kind of sad. Um, that took me a minute. I had to look that up. That sounded so stupid. What else was I thinking of? No, that girl used to do tons of streams that I really liked. And I remember when I started streaming, I remember thinking like, oh, I want to do streams like when she did this stream because I found that really interesting to watch. So I feel like it'd be fun to do. That's why my first stream was a pumpkin carving stream. She used to do those all the time. I remember getting like insulted in chat my first stream because I was carving a pumpkin and it was November. I think it was like November 2nd or something. And someone in chat was saying like, "Why are you carving a pumpkin? It's not Halloween anymore." Because pumpkins they magically stop existing after October. They don't exist. Pumpkins are a myth, like Helen Keller is. Pumpkins, Helen Keller. Who else is a myth? I'm trying to think. Who else do I think is a myth? My nose is fucking bothering me. It's allergy season. I love saying it's allergy season. I don't know when allergy season is. I just say it's allergy season when my allergies are bad. Pumpkin pie? Oh god. Everyone in my family doesn't like pumpkin pie. They all don't like pumpkin pie, so every like family gathering we have, and it's if it's fall and there's gonna be pie at dinner, they always make apple pie. And I'm allergic to apples, so I can't eat it. And every single time I bring it up, like, oh, I wish I could eat this pie, and they're like, oh, I'm so sorry, like we forgot. I'm like, no way you're forgetting. You've known me my whole life, and you don't know I'm allergic to apples. I can't eat that pie. I'd be like, oh, why aren't you having it? Do you not want to try my cooking? I don't want to go into shock. That's kind of a little scary to me. I don't know. Um, um, I haven't put chapstick on this whole stream. It's kind of pissing me off a little bit. Um, I wish I could have pumpkin pie right now. I feel like when I was a kid, I feel like most kids do this though, especially with like cake and stuff. Instead of eating the actual cake, they eat the frosting. When I was a kid, I feel like I didn't eat the pumpkin pie. I ate the whipped cream on top, and I didn't eat the pie. Now I'm the polar opposite. I don't want the frosting on a cupcake. I want the cupcake. Or neither, actually. I'd rather have like, what would I rather have? Sour Patch Kids, maybe? Add that to my grocery list. It's gonna be like $2 million for that. I remember, I think it was like my fifth birthday or something. My mom made these cupcakes, and it was like a strawberry shortcake theme because I liked strawberry shortcake when I was a kid. And she added like strawberry gummies to the top of the cupcake, and I remember eating the gummy, the frosting, and leaving the cupcake, and she was really upset. Yes, it's gotta be the longest pause I've had this whole time. I'm starting to get like actually tired. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna stream. I am having fun, and I'm a little worried that like the moment I stop streaming, I'm like not gonna stream again. I'm definitely gonna try. It's not gonna be consistent. I'm not gonna have a schedule. It's just gonna be whenever I have time and whenever I feel like it. Um, but part of me is a little worried that it's gonna be the same sort of situation that happened a couple years ago where I streamed a few times, said I was gonna stream again and then didn't. I really hope that doesn't happen again because I really do enjoy this. It is kind of fun. It is really weird though because right now I'm watching myself because I've got Streamlabs open. I'm looking at chat over here. I've got all my settings and stuff like at the bottom of my screen, and then right in the middle of my screen, I can see myself. And so this entire time I've been talking, I'm either looking at chat or I'm looking at myself instead of at the camera, but it's like right up there. I feel like I've got a crazy ego now. I feel a little like a narcissist. I feel a little crazy. Um, I do need to come up with like actual stream ideas because I can't stream games. I need to come up with things. My next stream might be like Lego building or something. I might start doing streams that are just like streams of me talking while I'm doing something I have to get done. Like, what do I gotta get done? I gotta upload the rest of those clothes on Depop. I've got probably like 40 items that I gotta upload on there because I gotta get rid of them. I uploaded like six, I think. I might do a stream where I just talk while I'm uploading things on Depop. I don't think I'm ever gonna end up actually like selling things on there. Hopefully I do. I want to get rid of those things. It's really bothering me. Um, yeah. Those kind of, it's been 2.5 hours. Yikes. I can't wait to hang out with people tomorrow and they're gonna be like, oh, like, what'd you do yesterday? How's your day yesterday? And I got to hit them with it was great. It was fine, I guess. Be like, what'd you do? Nothing. Like, oh, why didn't you respond to my text for 2.5 hours? I was sleeping. I was definitely sleeping. I was definitely not sleeping. Um, Definitely wasn't streaming on Twitch for like 2.5 hours. Who does that? I feel like if you stream on Twitch, at least this is how I feel anytime I avoid the conversation. I used to have to avoid this conversation a few years ago when I did stream. Um, when people ask you like, oh, like what have you been doing in your free time or anything like that, I've always felt like really awkward about being like, oh, I've been like streaming or I've been editing stuff and posting it on YouTube. I've been like posting on other social platforms. I feel really awkward about saying those things because it's not like I have a following. It's not like I'm getting like better at it. It's not like my analytics are good. It's not like I'm getting more views, more likes, and people are following me. People are like, it's not like I have a reason to be posting. I'm just posting. It's not like there's people that are waiting for me to go live. It's not like people that are waiting for me to post. I'm just doing it. And so it feels kind of awkward because it's less of a, I feel like less of a hobby and just kind of useless. I'm just doing this because I want to. I really got no reason to be doing it. I don't know. I don't know how my dog is falling asleep right now. She hasn't been sleeping all day. She's just been like running around my house and barking because she's got attachment issues and my mom left her for a little bit and she left her with me. My dog, not my biggest fan, like at all. Um, no, I think I'll try to stream tomorrow. If I do, it's definitely not going to be as long as this stream was. It might be like a half hour to an hour while I'm just getting stuff done. I might sit here and paint my nails. I did a nail painting stream a couple years ago. It was the last stream I did. You stop mumbling. Oh my God, this is gonna piss me off later. When I'm looking through this for clips to post. I might do a nail painting stream just because it gives me something to do while I talk. Um, what else could I do? Legos. Don't really got a whole lot of stuff I gotta do. Crafts. I've got this bracelet I'm making. So fun. I could do a stream where I do that, except if I make a single mistake on it, I will get upset, start hitting my desk, and end the live. Trying to think of more ideas. Uh, doesn't matter. It's not like I'm gonna really have viewers the next time I go live. Every time I've gone live, this is my fourth live ever. My immediate thought is, okay, how am I gonna talk when there's no one there? Because even if there is someone there at some point, because there usually is at one point or another, someone in chat, um, the first usually like 20 minutes, nobody. And so for 20 minutes, I gotta figure out how to talk. And it's always like, I feel like a little bit awkward when I first start streaming because I'm like, okay, I'm talking to myself. I'm always worried that no one's gonna show up at any point in it. And I just feel like a little bit crazy. Like, oh, I'm talking to myself over here. Quite a normal thing to do, I'd say. This VOD is gonna take forever to upload, isn't it? 2.5 hours. I think my longest stream when I this is my longest stream ever, actually. 'Cause before this, I think my longest stream was like an hour 50 or something. I think it was the pumpkin carving one. It's my first one, I think. Um, yeah, that's pretty much it for the live today. Might stream tomorrow. Other than that, I don't know when I'm going to. It'll probably be really random. Different times every time I stream, probably. Random days of the week. And hopefully I'll stream again. I don't know if I will stream again. I'm not making any promises 'cause last time I streamed, I said I was going to stream in like a couple of days and I never did. But I'm actually going to try to stream again. Don't know if it's going to be tomorrow or like 3 weeks from now. But I will try to stream again. I'll see you guys in like 2030, 2031 maybe. Um, if I'm feeling really productive, maybe like 2028. But don't hold your breath. I just moved my entire desk by hitting it with my chair. But that's the end of the stream. Have a good night. And definitely don't wait up for my stream because it might not happen, but I'll try.